Good morning, welcome to Rise. It's Thursday, 31st of July. It's the day before August.
Oh, it's so nearly the weekend.
I'm
Sweet,
Kate.
sweet weekend. My name's Ian. Hello, good morning.
Now, we've got a very packed show today. We've got the Bill star, Daniel MacPherson, in the house.
Yes, and also the ever-bling Craig David is here in the studio.
Plus, we've got those terrible toffs, the young, the posh and the loaded. They're from the series which is on tonight. It's a documentary, basically, about rich people. And they've got some serious wonga.
A serious wonga.
We've still got Big Brother posse in the house. They just won't go away.
I know, but we love them. We do love having them here.
Yeah, there's Scott, Ray and John all up at the bar. They're going to talk about Big Brother USA.
USA Styly. Now, last night, if you were watching BBC One, you'd have seen 3 more hopefuls go into the Fame Academy. This is what happened when it came down to the final place in last night's heat.
Students, remember you're voting for the person that you want to take into the academy with you.
I'd like to take this person to the academy because tonight was just outstanding. It's Audley.
Yeah! With 5 votes out of 6, the third and final place for Fame Academy tonight goes to Audley.
These students, the Darren Day lookalike didn't look very happy there, did he? Having to do the nominations
He
and
does
stuff.
look like Darren Day.
He looked exactly like Darren Day. Audley was a nice fella. He was on the show yesterday. Looked a little bit smooth. You'd expect him to be selling knockoff videos down at local car boot. So do you know what I mean? Just you see that it was that thin tash, I think, that did it. It was wafer thin tash, like someone from the 40s. So later on, we will be consoling last night's Fame Academy rejects, Renata, Nicole, and Andrea. Good morning to the three of you.
Ladies.
It's good to have you this morning. You feeling all right?
Yes.
Bit gutted. Oh, bless you. We'll talk about it later on, but now it's 7 o'clock. Let's go over to the commander of this spaceship. It's Jonas with the news and weather.
Good morning, I'm Jonas Hurst. It's Thursday, July the 31st. Here are the top stories this hour. First, reports that charges against John Leslie are going to be dropped. The TV presenter's due at Southwark Crown Court this morning, charged with 2 counts of indecent assault. The word is the Crown Prosecution Service will offer no evidence against him. Well, in the last couple of hours, an Austrian man has become the first person to skydive across the English Channel. Felix Baumgartner was travelling at 200 miles an hour, aided only by a carbon wing. He was dropped by a plane at 30,000 feet over Dover and landed in Calais by parachute at 5:20 this morning.
It's pretty cold up there. Still can feel nothing. And on opening, I went directly into the opening with my leg, so I had to cut my ladder in pieces because it was hanging up on the lines. But I made it.
2 people have been killed in Portugal as forest fires burn out of control there, as well as France. More than 500 firefighters are battling to control the blazes. Soaring temperatures of 40 degrees Celsius haven't helped. Meantime, France is counting the cost of devastating fires that have swept the south, leaving 4 dead. Sport, and the British Superbike champion Steve Hislop has been tragically killed in a helicopter crash. Hislop, who'd won the British Superbike title in 1995 and 2002, came down in his helicopter at a remote farm near Hoyk on the Scottish borders. He was on his way to see friends in the area. And the weather, overcast for most parts, but do expect showers in parts of eastern England. The southeast will see the best of the weather today, with the chance of warm, sunny spells. Temperature-wise, ranging between 24 and 17 degrees Celsius. Well, that's the latest. I'll have a full update before anyone else at 7:25. Now it's back to Ian and Kate.
This is the captain of your spaceship calling. It's Captain Jonas. We're prepared to disembark to Mars. Thank you, Jonas.
Don't need cleavage to read the news, Jonas. And now
I
it's
don't want
time.
to wear this thing.
Oh, you look cool with it, sir.
I don't look like
We want to
Madonna.
wear those.
It suits your plasticky cheeks, honestly.
I
It
want
does
one
you
of those. I think they look really cool. And OK, now it's time for the entertainment report, which features Kate Blanchett's new movie, Veronica Guerin, and those rubbish boys that Ian really likes, Gene Simmons, Kiss.
R.E.M. have wound up their European tour with a final performance in Germany. It marked the first time they've hit the road in over 4 years. The tour comes ahead of the release of their forthcoming Best Of compilation album. But did the trio have any problems remembering the words to What's the Frequency, Kenneth?
This time we went way back in the catalog, and there's some things, yeah, we haven't played them in, some songs we haven't played in 15 years, so you definitely have to relearn those.
I never understood the frequency.
But why are the lads taking a break from writing all that new material?
I've always looked askance at best of records, but hell, we've been doing it long enough. We have enough singles and songs that are known by people to put one together and have it be good.
Fair enough, lads, fair enough. Now, forget REM, Kiss are the best band ever, and they're about to go on tour in the USA alongside Aerosmith. The 70s rock legends with the biggest makeup budget in the business are gearing up for the tour in true Kiss style.
We very much believe in taking these heels and planting them right on the ground and sucking out everything we can.
Rock and roll all night, but even though I reckon Kiss rock, are the band themselves more modest about their success?
No other American group has more gold records. That's an amazing thing. That's an amazing thing also in terms of the expectations of the fans. We can't wait to go out there and live up to how we introduce ourselves. You wanted the best, you got the best. The hottest band in the world. You know who.
Kiss loves you. Veronica Guerin opens tomorrow, and it tells the gripping story of the Irish journalist who infiltrated the drug barons of Dublin when no one else dared. Kate Blanchett stars.
I came with a photographer from the paper. Sat over there next to the police. Smile. Let go of my door, John.
It was a vacation to her, and she really believed that she would put pressure on the government bodies, and unfortunately it took her to die for people to be shocked enough to really do anything about it.
I don't care about your blister on your foot. We've just seen Kiss, the masters of rock.
Did you see his platform shoes?
Yeah, they're Kiss.
They
A
were
little
bigger-
bit
bigger
small
than
for Kiss. Listen, coming up after the break, we're going to be talking to the man who thinks women should be banned from wearing trousers. I personally don't have a problem with that.
Neither do I.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I wear trousers all the time. As Arnold Schwarzenegger would say.
Yes.
We'll be back.
You would too.
So you think you've found your new sporty hatchback? Does it have fully automatic air conditioning and a CD player? How about traction control in ABS? All from just £12,000. Try the new Seat Leon SX and compare it to the car you were going to buy.
The new Argos catalogue is out now with fantastic offers. And when you buy this remote control car for $57.99, get a remote control plane free.
What's this? New heat? Oh, the first interview with Cameron. Oh, you're going to want to see these, Pam. Look at that. Oh, heat with this magazine, you're spoiling us. Get your specs on. Oh, I've got to photocopy these memos. You see my stapler? Has anyone seen my stapler? It's red, it's got Carol on it. I'd like to report a stapler missing. Yes, it's red, it's got Carol on it. No, I haven't got a photograph.
Get the gossip. Get heat first.
Why do I always have to make the decisions? Come on. Do you ever listen to anything I say?
Why today of all days?
England v South Africa, today at 10:30, live on 4.
Oh, I'm enjoying the drinks that we're getting here. Very, very tasty indeed. Welcome back to Rise. Thursday, the 31st of July. My name's Ian. Hello.
Morning, I'm Katrina Lawlington.
Yes, I believe so. Still to come, we've got the pop wannabes that didn't make it into the Fame Academy on last night's live heat. And ex-Neighbours star Daniel MacPherson is here, the hunk. And Craig David, cheeky little fella. And Craig David is all over our boying, quite literally. We can't get him off of it.
But now it's time to look at today's newspapers.
Why did you sing like an Irish person then?
I don't know, because I'm feeling a bit Irish today.
And Craig David, of course, we know, is completely Irish. Listen, let's have a look at the papers today out here in lovely Rise reception land. Let's go to the Daily Telegraph. Family jailed in Greek farce. This is another crazy Greek legal system thing where I didn't really read it, I'll be completely honest with you, sorry.
Oh, it looks interesting, though.
It does look very interesting. Read it to me and let me know what happens.
Okay.
The Daily Mirror, my prison hell, it's Tony Martin bleating on again. The Sun, Leslie in the clear, according to The Sun. Sex attack charges to be dropped today. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. The Daily Star, Dumped Kylie rips up £4,000 dress. Fury as Jolie steals her French lover. Although, according to all the other papers, she's fine and they're having a great time. And there's some lovely sweaty buttocks first thing in the morning there. Excellent.
Okay.
No trousers there. No trousers on those buttocks. They're trouserless.
OK, listen, there's a story in the paper today which I had to read to you. So I think
Thank
this
you.
is very important that we discuss this.
Yes, it is important.
Girls Aloud, they're the biggest girl band in Britain and they're paid just £80 a day, according to The Sun.
80 quid a day?
Yeah, each. Don't you think that's ridiculous?
That's outrageous.
They've had 2 massive singles. They got the album went to #2. They've got a 3rd single on the way, which looks like it's going to go to #1. And apparently they're really in debt with their record company, Polydor.
The thing that pop stars don't get when you... Well, they do get it, is that you have to pay for everything, man. You're paying for your accommodation, the records, the tours. It all comes out of them, and then they have to try and make a profit on that.
They get just 6p each from each record that was sold. Sound of the Underground.
6 pence a record. That's more, though, than One True Voice gets per record. In fact, parking meters get more than One True Voice get, don't they,
What
really?
do you think they got, then?
They got about... I think they had to pay £5 for every record they released. Seriously, each. Oh, it's shocking.
Oh, don't be nasty. But all the money goes to Polydor, the songwriters, their manager, Louis Walsh, and Granada TV, the creators of Pop Stars, The Rivals. So the girls are kind of working really hard, 7 days a week, and all they're getting is 80 quid a day. So I think they deserve a pay rise.
I think they deserve a pay. It says here, these girls have to work like horses. Well, I wouldn't mind, saddling them up, ride them over a few jumps, then race them past the finishing post, eh? Especially the blonde one. That's Girls Aloud. I think we should move on from those,
Yeah,
definitely.
let's move
But, best of luck there. Come on.
OK, Anna Korkanova. See, I think...
Hey! Whoa! Sorry, Kate. Sorry, I missed the beginning of that story. Start again.
Anna Korkanova.
That's right that time, wasn't it?
Did I say Korkanova?
Yes, I think you did. Oh, bless you.
I'm having a blondie.
Oh, that's what makes you so charming. Go on, tell us about Anna Korkanova.
Why did I say Korkanova? Is there a supermodel called Korkanova?
No, there's no one. You're thinking of Corky the cat.
Who's Corky the cat?
I've got no idea. From the olden days. I don't know. Let's talk about
I'm
the
going to call
lady.
her Korkanova, like the man with toy wings yesterday.
The man with toy wings flew across the channel.
He flew across the channel.
I think we're going to have a chat with him later on.
We'll talk
Maybe
later.
in next week with his toy wings.
His toy wings. That's so thick. Anna Korkanova is quitting tennis to become a chat show queen. What? I can't pronounce things sometimes. I'm from South East London.
You should start playing tennis, maybe.
OK,
I don't know.
I don't think she's famous for playing tennis. I think she's famous for going out with Enrique Iglesias, or however you pronounce his name, and for being a sports bra model, and for being just a general pin-up.
And maybe copping off with Enrique Iglesias. Did you say that? I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Wasn't paying any attention, really, sorry.
Why not? Because I'm full of rubbish.
I was just thinking, I've got to go shopping this afternoon, and I was just thinking what I've got to get. I really was. That's really
What
rude.
have you got to get? Should we talk about that?
No, I've just got to
Forget
get
the papers
some
and-
stuff for the kitchen, just cleaning stuff. I'm sorry, it's really dull, that's it. Carry on talking about this tennis lady.
OK, well, she's quitting tennis. Maybe she could go shopping with you and get some kitchen products.
Maybe she could. Let's talk about the eggs and the policeman, shall we? I think Korkinova's knocked us for 6.
Yes, I'm sorry I called her. Ian, I wish you'd stop graffitiing on my newspaper stories. If you could see what he drew now, you'd be... OK, this retired police inspector is so rude. Am I going red? This retired police inspector lives in Wales. I can't even put the page flat because we'll get taken off air if people see what he's drawn on the piece of paper in front of me.
I know what, Kate. Why don't you tell it a little bit more so that I get in trouble?
Ian's drawn Willie on my piece of paper.
Yeah. Who turned up late for work today?
Not me.
Right, come on, quickly.
OK, this guy's a retired police inspector.
Yes.
And his next-door neighbour is 15 years old, threw an egg about 3 or 4 times, kept egging his car. So he spent 50 grand on a video surveillance project to find out who it was.
He got the police to spend 50 grand on the
Yeah, and it spent loads of the police's time just to find a culprit who'd thrown an egg at his car, which I think is way over the top. And now the family is suing the police force for £50,000.
This is the thing. The police are spending all their time trying to catch kids throwing eggs on cars. This is why it took Harold Shipman so long to get busted, because they're just catching next-door neighbours who've got a gripe with someone.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. Listen, we'll have to leave it there. We'll talk about those a little bit later on. We're joined now by a man who is causing a wave of controversy, and all because he hates women wearing trousers. It's the almost unpronounceable Dimitri Marchesini. Good morning, sir. Come and join us over here.
Morning, Dimitri. I'm in the clear because I've got a skirt.
You have got a skirt on, Kate. God bless you. How are you, sir? Good morning. Let's clear
Hello.
our cups.
Thank you very much.
Take a seat there. Now, Dimitri, you've been hitting the headlines recently. Let's have a look at this week's Mirror, I think it is.
Oh, dear.
If we can see a clip of that, a shot of that. The man who hates women in trousers. You've got a book called Women in Trousers, a
That's
review.
right.
I read it yesterday. It is brilliant.
Oh, you're very kind.
No, it's absolutely excellent. 103 pages of women in trousers, accompanied by really choice and sort of meaningful quotes by people from Oscar Wilde to share. Let me get this right. You're convinced women shouldn't be allowed to wear trousers?
No, I'm not saying that. I think it's a free country and everyone should wear what they like. But I think that women look terrible in trousers, and it's to their interest not to wear trousers, except when they're doing something that's appropriate for trousers.
Trouser modelling or something?
Well,
like
no, playing golf or riding or cleaning out the basement or whatever. There's lots of things that trousers are appropriate for, but I'm suggesting they're not appropriate for appearing in public, and especially for social occasions.
OK, well, listen, you're a successful businessman. You're a master of the international bridge circuit.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, we're being kind. Why do you feel the need to express your opinions in such a public way? Because a lot of people
because I love women. I've always loved women. I love beautiful women, and I love women who are beautifully dressed.
Yeah, loving it.
And I hate to see women doing themselves down by wearing trousers when they don't even realise that they're doing themselves down.
They don't realise
Dimitri,
it.
what if this woman has got a really fit bottom and really gorgeous legs and she's wearing a sexy tight pair of jeans? Like Beyonce in Crazy in Love, she's got these tight jeans on and she looks gorgeous. You know, don't think that does her any justice still?
Well, I think it's... If her lover likes it, that anything that he likes is fine, but personally, I wouldn't like it.
OK, Dimitri, you're going out with a beautiful lady. I'm assuming you're going out with a beautiful lady. She comes out on a top date. She's wearing trousers. What do you do?
No, I ask her before I take her out not to wear trousers.
She says, Dimitri, this is the 6th day. I've worn skirts. It's a bit chilly. I'm going to wear trousers tonight.
They never say that.
They never say that. Has anyone ever said that to you?
Well, in Europe, no woman has declined to wear skirts. In America, only one.
Only one. And what did you do to her?
I chucked her.
Excellent work, sir. Dimitri, good work. Excellent. Kate, what do you think of what Kate's wearing today? She's got Kate, do you want to stand up and just...
Yeah, I'll just stand up for you, Dimitri. I've got a skirt on.
Kate is very sweet because she looks about 14, so she can
That's
wear
a little bit dodgy.
She can wear what she likes.
I look about 14. 23.
Well,
it's a little bit dodgy, Vodski. We should move on, I think, from that section slightly. But, so, you've got 4 daughters. Do they have to have their legs out all day long, too? They always...
Well, no. They do what they like, but when they see me, when they have lunch or dinner with me, they wear skirts, of course.
Excellent. Do what Daddy Dimitri says. Dimitri, we've got some pictures here. Have a look at this. What do you make of this photo? Here's... we're looking at the one on the right.
Beautiful. Which is the girl?
That's the lady is the one on the right. This is from your book.
The lady...
She's wearing trousers. What's wrong with that?
Well, I don't know. Do you think that looks beautiful, that enormous bottom staring at you?
Well, in the words of Spinal Tap...
It's not enormous, Dimitri. You can't say that's an enormous bottom. That's robust.
That's an...
But that's my point, is that women's bodies are different from men.
Yes.
And women have curves.
Yeah.
They have big bottoms. They're meant to have big bottoms. They have big hips. They're meant to have big hips. And after a certain age, they have tummies. And all these things look terrible in trousers.
OK, well, listen, let's go to the next. We've got another picture, I think. Let's have a look at this. Now, that... What's wrong with that? Surely that's all right, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Tell me what's wrong with it.
Well, you can see everything. It's
exactly.
It's vulgar.
That's the thing, isn't it? Surely nice tight curves. You can see all the ladies.
Yeah, but you're looking at it from a man's point of view, who's thinking of jumping the girl, and I'm looking at it from the woman's point of view, who wants you to fall in love with her, not just jump her.
Right. But it's like baboons, isn't it? Because baboons have big red bums, and they just slap them like that. So it's kind of a similar thing, isn't it?
Never knew them.
Oh, OK. I've got some videos. We'll show you. Listen to me. Thank you very much for that. We're going to talk to you later on. We've got some more pictures, and we've got some sexy models in trousers that may sway your opinion. We'll see.
Wow.
We'll see, sir.
We'll see.
We'll be hearing more from Dimitri later on. Also, after the break, we'll be talking with the Bill star Daniel MacPherson, the hunky governor.
Who everyone fancies.
Oh, everyone here loves him. We'll see you in 2.
On your next holiday to Florida, do something really wild. Come to Tampa Bay and visit Busch Gardens, home to wild animals and wilder rides. For holidays and tickets to Busch Gardens, call Virgin Holidays at 0871 222 0000. It's the perfect addition to your Florida holiday.
Seven ways to rob a bank. 1. Mingle. 2. Smile. 3. Be bold. 4. Focus. 5. Make eye contact. 6. Maintain eye contact. 7. Number 7 lash extensions mascara dramatically lengthens for 7 times the impact.
The girls are back for more. More glamour.
Stella McCartney, Alexander McQueen.
More clothes.
How many new outfits have you bought for this men? 6.
And more men.
I feel like I'm on a game show.
Oh, God! What? Brand new series of Sex and the City.
Yes, 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 yes!
Friday at 10 on 4.
You talk a load of rubbish sometimes.
I've just realised
Yes.
when he said about jumping women,
Yeah.
I know what he meant.
We meant shenanigans. Well, Matt Rise, 7:18 on Thursday, the 31st of July. My name's Ian. Good morning.
And I'm Kate. Good morning. We're here with you on Rise every day this week from 7 until 9 o'clock.
Now, in a
That's
second,
2 hours.
we're going to be chatting to Star of Neighbours and latterly the Bill. Latterly is the correct word, Daniel MacPherson. Plus, there is all of this on today's show.
On today's Rise, we'll be talking to the singers who didn't make it into the Fame Academy last night. Those enviable kids from Young, Posh and Loaded will be in the studio. And Craig David will be chatting about his new single.
Now, I've got to say, according to the script, I've got to read the gayest sentence ever. We're joined by the big Australian hunk and star of the Bill. It's Daniel MacPherson. Good morning, Daniel. How's it going, man?
Good morning, man. How are
You
you?
are a big Australian hunk. There's no denying
I'm
it.
not that big. Yeah.
Hey. Now, listen, welcome back to Rise. Are you aware that all the ladies on this show, without exception, think you're hot?
Well, I am now. G'day, chicks.
Good day, chicks.
G'day, chicks.
That's all it takes from a star as well, is a quick good day, chicks.
Yeah.
He's in there.
And then he's in there with
So
just
Kate's
about
blushing a little
everybody.
bit as well.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Daniel.
How are you?
I'm not with it this morning.
You weren't here last time I was here.
Was I not?
No.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Well, there's a little bit of appreciation.
Anyway.
on it. Yeah, maybe we can sort something out, a night of China Whites or something on us at Rise.
China
we can
Whites.
do. Listen, you used to be in
The
Neighbours,
local
but
haunts.
since January you've been playing PC Cameron Tate in the Bill.
That's right.
Big storyline at the moment. Tell us about it.
Yes, I play an Australian PC.
Excellent.
And so I come over and I've got, I've had this sort of secret 3-year-old daughter that I haven't told anyone about. Anyway, her mother was the girl I got pregnant. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that bit.
You got that
followed
bit? Yeah. Anyway, she gets sort of involved in this kind of armed robbery kind of scenario, and I kidnapped my daughter and decided to take her back to Australia.
Mate, that's pretty exciting.
It's pretty exciting.
Listen, let's have a look at you using some of your special police powers. Look at this.
They've not got much stuff, have they?
What do you mean?
We can't see a microwave or toaster or anything.
It looks like it's been cleared out.
What, they've left it?
No, they can't. They can't go without telling me.
Listen.
That's Emily.
Look, baby, it's Daddy. It's Daddy. Look, Daddy's here, Daddy's here. Stay there, baby. You can't do that. Police, hello? Hey, baby, come here. Come here. Are you okay? You okay? Where's Mummy gone? Where's Mummy gone?
Oh, man, you kicked down a door on the Bill. That's
Kicked down
wicked.
a door,
That's one of my
that's great.
ambitions. What did you just say during that, Kate?
I said I think his uniform's hot. I like a man in a policeman's
I'm going
uniform.
to leave you two in a minute. Listen, you mentioned you run away to Australia. We kidnapped your daughter. Did you actually get to go to Australia?
Oh, I wish.
Or
man,
was
I
it
wish.
just a training estate in South London?
We got Merton and South Wimbledon instead.
Yeah, classy.
Yeah.
Does the fact that you've committed a crime now, though, mean your days as a copper are limited, you know?
Yeah, it's sort of a 3-episode kind of arc where it goes, through the 3 episodes, and I kind of redeem myself. So if you watch the next couple of episodes, I have to kind of go undercover to save my butt.
What's it like working with a young kid? Is she any good?
Great.
Really?
You know, because normally the attitude on set is kind of really fast and a bit stressed out, and just to see everybody pandering to this little 3-year-old girl who was gorgeous.
Really?
It's fun. It chilled everyone out. It was nice.
We should get some 3-year-olds just hanging around on the set and just have a play area.
Place them around somewhere.
That would be wicked, wouldn't it? We'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can sort it out for next
You
week.
love your kiddies.
Oh,
now, I have
brilliant
to
fun.
ask on behalf of the ladies of the nation, do you have a good lady friend?
Or a bad lady friend.
Bad lady friend. Recently singled, actually.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry.
Oh, are you nursing a broken heart?
I'm mending. Mending.
Oh, let's go out and have fun.
Yeah, do you want to help me fix that?
I'll help you, don't worry. I'll help you get over it, but not on a weeknight or a
Yeah, school night.
Now, now listen, the ladies love a man in uniform. Have you ever thought...
Just calm down, deep breath.
Have you ever thought of sneaking off with your costume, and you think it's a bit of pulling power.
Yeah, I think I'm not the first one to think of that, actually, because at the Bill, they solder all your handcuffs shut, so you can't actually use your handcuffs.
No!
Because apparently all the actors used to take the handcuffs home and they'd never seen, they lost all these
I
handcuffs.
bet you the actors used to take their uniforms home as well.
Yeah,
for
maybe, I
their
don't
other
know.
halves.
They're pretty strict on that. I think it's been done before, so...
Really?
Yeah, no, we can't.
Now, how do you think that British women compare to the bikini-clad babes of home?
Bikini-clad babes? I like British women.
Really?
Yeah, I've got some lovely British... My last girlfriend was British.
But then you split up. There's obviously maybe not
Yeah,
like
no,
you.
it's a bit... Yeah, maybe.
Would you settle down
Love
in
them.
England if you met the right girl?
Yeah, no, I would. I think I would. I mean, it's love, isn't it? If you meet the right girl, it's love. Love's great.
You go anywhere. Now, listen, the Bill is massive in Australia, which I found really odd. That's a strange
bizarre,
fact.
they love it.
Do you get recognised now more for that than you did for Neighbours?
Well, I'm just about to start on air in Australia because of the time gap. I start in about 3 weeks. I'm doing stacks of press out there, and it's all kind of really exciting. It's nice to know that my family are going to see what I've been doing.
Well,
for the last
exactly, yeah. It's
year.
like a little postcard from home. But it's just weird that the Bill is like such a British thing, and it's big over there, isn't it?
It's got this mad cult following out there.
Do you still watch Neighbours? Can you believe Toadie's still in it?
Yeah, he's one of my best mates. I
Really?
miss that boy. He
He's
was out
been
with
in
my
it for
mum.
years.
They were he's partying with my mum.
partying with your
He
mum.
went out with my
He had a date.
But they were out partying on the weekend. Yeah,
Oh.
I miss him. I watch it just whenever I get homesick. You know, just
He's grown up now, Toadie, hasn't he? He's all serious.
shaved his beard.
Does he ever come over to England?
Christmas time, Panto,
Really?
of course.
Oh, get him on the show.
Bring him in.
Get Toadie on. I'd love to have Toadie
He's
here.
a good boy.
Toadfish is wicked. He was one of my favourites.
He's a legend.
We had Jesse Spencer on
Yes.
the other week, who
Jess
played
is a good boy
Billy
too.
Kennedy. Do you ever meet up with our old ex-neighbours?
Yeah, all of us, we all end up over here, so we're all in touch. I don't know if you know Stephen Hunt, who played Matt. He's from the English Channel last year. We came and did that.
Really?
Yeah, finished Neighbours, swam the English Channel. Go figure. A lot of the guys all end up over here, so we all hang out, yeah.
Daniel, it's brilliant. We'll have to leave it there. Listen, we'll have a chat with you later on.
Beautiful.
We're going to get the chap with the
look at
trousers
some,
as well.
buttons.
We'll show you some pictures of ladies' bottoms, if you don't mind, sir.
Can't get any better than this, Daniel.
But now at 7:25, let's go to Jonas for the latest news, weather and the sports.
Good morning, I'm Jonas Hurst. It's Thursday, the 31st of July. Here's the latest. First, John Leslie's up in court this morning, and the word is he's going to be cleared. The TV presenter's due at Southwark Crown Court in just a few hours' time. He's charged with 2 counts of indecent assault, but reports this morning say the Crown Prosecution Service will offer no evidence against him, meaning he'll walk away a free man. The human bullet. An Austrian skydiver has made history this morning. Felix Baumgartner glided across the English Channel, aided only by a carbon wing. He jumped from a plane at 30,000 feet over Dover before zooming across to Calais. He landed 8 minutes later by parachute. Well, we can cross live now to Sky's Colin Brazier, who watched Felix land. Colin, what was it like? Talk us through it.
Well, it was slightly anticlimactic, really, Jonas, because the last moments of this 8-minute-long journey were shrouded in cloud, really. Nobody actually caught a sight of him zooming in with this 6-foot-wide wing attached to his back, which was the image we were all looking for, this sort of Buzz Lightyear image. Never actually saw that. First we saw of him was the canopy of his parachute opening and him gliding gently to Earth. But nonetheless, a little bit of aviation history. He was pushing at speeds of more than 200 miles an hour. He came down from 30,000 feet up in the sky. One minor mishap, his oxygen failed on his cameraman's suit, so perhaps we're not going to get the pictures we were expecting, but a successful attempt to glide across the English Channel, all 21 miles of it, by Felix Baumgartner, a former mechanic from Austria.
Colin, thank you very much. Holiday horror continues as forest fires burn up Portugal as well as France. More than 500 firefighters are battling to control the blazes in central Portugal. 2 people have been killed so far. Meantime, France is counting the cost of devastating fires that have swept the south, leaving 4 dead. Yesterday, a man appeared in court charged with arson. BA gets another battering as latest figures take a sharp nosedive. In the last half hour, they've announced losses of 45 million quid for the first quarter of the year. They've been hit by the Iraq War and SARS, this a day after settling the clocking on dispute that caused chaos at Heathrow. BA reckons that could cost them another 40 million. Stateside, and a massive operation to get rid of America's chemical weapons. Thousands of tons of old ammo and nerve gas are about to be incinerated by the army in Alabama. Officials say it's safe, but 60,000 locals have been given gas masks just in case there's a spill. It could take 10 years to clear the stockpile.
We have a facility with 3 different incineration units in it that will readily destroy and safely destroy that chemical agent.
Sports, and the British Superbike champion Steve Hislop has been tragically killed in a helicopter crash. Hislop won the British Superbike title in 1995 and 2002. He came down in his helicopter at a remote farm near Hoyk on the Scottish borders. He was on his way to see friends living in the area when the accident happened. Football and Celtic made a winning start to their Champions League campaign last night, but then had to spend an extra night in Lithuania after their plane aborted its takeoff because of a technical fault. In the game, they made light work of FBK Kaunas. Henrik Larsson put them ahead to equal the record of 30 goals for a single club in European competition. Then Chris Sutton doubled their lead. He was on hand to make it 2-0 after half an hour. Sean Maloney finished off a neat move to add a third 9 minutes into the second half. Nice goal.
Beautiful little goal.
And Liam Miller made it 4 just 4 minutes from time to make the second leg a formality. Boxing and world heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis says that the next defence of his title could be his last fight. He says he doesn't know who that bout will be against, although talks are said to be underway about a rematch with Vitaly Klitschko. Lewis insists he'll wait until the negotiations with Klitschko are concluded before making a final decision on his future.
I've proven what I needed to prove, and I don't really need to prove anything else. But you know, I'm optimistic. I just want to hear what they have to come back and say, and then I'll decide from there.
And cricket, Michael Vaughan leads the England Test squad out for the first time in his career this morning. Vaughan, who assumed the mantle of captain at training yesterday, said he was relishing the challenge of leading England.
It's sometimes good to just get thrown in at the deep end, and I guess that's what I'm doing tomorrow. It's straight out there, and I'm excited about obviously captaining my country.
That's the latest news and sport. Here's a look at today's weather. Generally overcast today, but with the chance of the odd sunny spell on the south coast. Elsewhere will be wet, I'm afraid. This afternoon, warm sunshine for the southeast, but more showers in eastern areas. Cloudy just about everywhere else. Fresh this morning, temperatures between 19 and 14 degrees Celsius. This afternoon, highs between 24 and 17. That's it. I'll have an update at 5 to 8. Now back to the lovely Kate and the not quite so lovely Ian.
Shakin' Stevens.
Yeah, Jonas, of course, you may have noticed, may have heard this yesterday, was Shakin' Stevens in the mini pops.
Oh,
Jonas,
not again.
Give us a wiggle.
Not
come
again.
On.
Come on. I can't.
You started it. Come on. You started the tremor in your legs.
I can't. I went through puberty. Everything changed.
Hey, well, he's a cheeky little boy. We should try and get some more of that later on in the show. Now, listen, it's time for our first Text to Win competition. Don't take the mickey out of me, Kate. Now, we're offering you the chance to get your grubby little mitts on this lot of goodies. We've got a copy of the spanking new Futurama game released tomorrow and a console for you to play it on. And we're throwing in the box set of Series 3 and a widescreen TV, all courtesy of 20th Century Fox.
To be in with a chance of winning all those goodies, all you have to do is text us the answer to this question. In Futurama, the character Bender must drink oil to continually stop him from rusting away. True or false? If you think it's true, text T to 84188. If you think it's false, text F to the same number, 84188. Happy texting. We'll see you in 2.
Happy texting.
Trees swaying in the summer breeze, showing off their silver leaves as we walked by.
Send your holiday pictures back home with T-Zones and see what you start. T-Mobile.
After 35 years, we finally found a way to improve the classic Big Mac. How did we do it? Simple. We just added more bread. The £1 million giveaway. Get a lucky straw now with your favourite value meal.
Being a member of the AA is a bit like having a fully trained mechanic with you 24 hours a day. A huge set of tools. Spares. A tow, just in case. And satellite technology, so you can always be found. But of course, all you really need to carry is this. Call 0800 444 999 to join now from just £35. Just ask.
Sugar.
Welcome to Angel Beach, Volume 2. Over 3 hours of the greatest chill-out beats from the dance capitals of the world. Angel Beach. Take the journey from Ibiza to Goa, Rio to Miami. Angel Beach, Volume 2.
Can you command attention? I've become aware recently of a general sense of lethargy about the school.
Those who can't,
I'm not even going to ask.
teach at Summerdown School.
That's correct.
A brand new term for teachers starts Wednesday at 10 on 4, repeated on E4.
I've got my feet on the table. Shouldn't do that. Don't do that.
Weirdo. Welcome back to Rise. It's Thursday the 31st of July, nearly August, and the weather is rubbish.
Yes.
I'm Kate.
My name's Ian. Hello, good morning.
Now, before the break, we asked you the following question. In Futurama, the character Bender must drink oil continually to stop him from rusting. True or false?
The answer's false, but Bender has to drink alcohol to stop him from rusting.
John Tickle.
Yeah.
John's going, true, true.
John has got it wrong. Malfunction. Bad programme does not compute. Syntax error. Exterminate. Kill the doctor. So well done to Eddie from Leeds. You've won the game, the console, the series, box set and widescreen TV. Enjoy.
Good job you didn't listen to John Tickle.
Yes.
Hey? Yeah,
now, listen, they gave a gallant performance on last night's Fame Academy, but unfortunately lost out. It's Renata, Nicole and Andrea. Good morning to you. How are you?
Okay.
Gutted, are you?
Yeah, but...
You've all got smiles on your face, though. That's really good. You haven't come in here looking all glum. I'm
crying and rolling.
No, exactly. Worst things happen at sea.
Girl.
Listen, you did give it your best in the heat last night, but couldn't quite swing the vote. Let's have a look at last night's heat on BBC One when the 6th place in Fame Academy came down to Audley or Andrea.
Students, remember you're voting for the person that you want to take into the academy with you.
I'd like to take this person into the academy because tonight was just outstanding. It's Audley.
With 5 votes out of 6, the third and final place for Fame Academy tonight goes to Audley.
Oh, very
bit over the
tense.
top, wasn't it?
In what way?
You think he'd known that guy for years? He was like, I want to do this.
They're
It's
performers.
Audley. You've known him for a day.
Performers.
I don't know, I think he went a bit over the top. But it looked very tense there on stage. Was it that nervous?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it looked so nerve-wracking.
Yep.
Now, Andrea, you sang Life by Desiree. Did you think you were going to make it to the last hurdle?
I wasn't sure. I wasn't too confident on my performance, to be honest. But then again, you don't really know what's going on. You don't know what the public think or anything.
What did you think when Audley got through? Did you think his moustache is just too thin? That's what I thought. My first impression.
Oh, he's a top-class performer, and
Yeah.
I can't take that away from him. So,
Nicole, you sang Dido, thank you.
Yeah.
Great tune. How did you think you did?
I think I did okay. I mean, I was a bit nervous. I think maybe that made me a little bit off, but I tried my best. So.
You've tried your best and bless you. Now, Renata, you were the first to perform.
yes.
Well, how do you think you got on? What
That
happened?
must have been hard, first person.
It was a little bit, because obviously I was the first to go on and I had no one to go by. It was just
Yeah,
me
of course.
and whoever was going to follow. So I thought I did all right. I gave it as good as I got. I danced around.
Well,
sang
listen,
and-
we shall now be the judges. We'll have a look at clips of you all performing. Have a look. Oh, there was a lot of excitement in your performance there. You were really singing it, selling it out. I can't believe it.
The boys must have been really, really good, but all your outfits look really glam. Do you get dressed?
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
stylists.
Oh, that was
So,
cool. That
yeah,
must have
it
been
was.
good.
Now, Nicole, what do you think about the judges' opinions of your performances? Were they fair? Were they harsh?
I think that everyone's entitled to their own opinion,
Yeah.
and it's up to them what they want to think. But I know the truth inside, and so.
Hey,
it's what
exactly.
matters.
We're all human beings. You know, we're not numbers, Kate. Seriously, it hurts me when you criticise me and stuff.
Yeah.
That makes me cry.
You never criticise me, so
No,
okay.
'cause-
Let's have a look at what the boys went through. Give us your honest opinion on what you think of them. Have a look.
No, first we've got Peter. We can see Peter. Look, there's Peter. He dressed like a soldier when he came in yesterday.
Peter, I liked.
He's a
very different.
23-year-old management trainee from Essex. He sang a personal favourite of mine, Last Train to Clarksville by the Monkees. What do you reckon for his performance? Did he deserve to go through?
Yeah, he did.
Really?
He's got charisma, he's got the X Factor, and, you know, he is so different, and he just gave it his all, so, yeah, I definitely think he deserved it.
OK, what about James? He's a 27-year-old guitarist and songwriter from Cardiff. He sang Don't Dream It's Over. Now, on the audition thing, he went a bit wrong, didn't he? Was he all right last night?
Yeah, he was fine. He was brilliant.
Because we saw him.
You pulled a look there as though you thought he was a bit hunky and a bit of a dish. Or did I misinterpret your look?
You may have misinterpreted
No,
her
I thought
look.
he was really excellent.
Really?
He's a really good singer, amazing guitarist.
And a good looker.
Oh, yeah, he's all
Not bad, is he?
Renato, what do you think?
I thought he done well. I thought he done well. He performed well.
But you don't think he deserved to go through? I can tell the way you're saying.
I deserve to.
Listen,
no.
it must have, enough of this. There was someone last night who got through who didn't deserve to because they were rubbish. Who was it? Come on, give us a name. Give us dish and dirt. Who was it?
We don't know.
Oh, you.
OK, finally there's Audley. He's a 31-year-old... He's 31. Soul singer from Surrey.
Look at his tiny moustache. Look at his moustache. It's too thin. It's not the 1940s. Seriously. No, there's nothing wrong with the 1940s, but it's not.
Do you think he deserved to beat you?
Yeah.
He was
brilliant.
You're bitter.
Like,
It's
he was
really
so
good.
brilliant.
So listen, there's 6 people in the academy so far. Do you think a potential winner is in the first batch? Because 6 more have got to go through on Saturday.
I can't decide.
To
a certain degree, but there's still more to come. So.
Carolyn?
Yeah.
Really? And
I'm
very quickly,
Peter.
what have you got plans? What are you up to after this? Have you got things in the pipeline?
Yeah, I've got to go to America for 3 months.
You've got to go to America for 3 months?
Yeah, in 2 weeks to start recording.
That's not bad. Well, that's pretty exciting. Have you been forced to go to a country at all?
Not just
No?
Not yet.
And are you doing anything? Well, fingers crossed.
taking it easy.
Fingers crossed that it all works out for you. I'm sorry you didn't get to the Fame Academy. It's their loss.
Yeah, it
and that
is.
Richard Parks is a bit weird.
You can do better.
Was he not?
No, he was
sick.
Yeah, he was ill. He was having a gin, wasn't he? We know Richard Parks, definitely.
You can probably help us with our next item, actually, because all week we've been
Yes.
looking for a Fame Academy and Pop Idol one.
Yes, we have. Reality Pop Show Fever has officially started, and we have got the bug bad. We're looking for a genuine fan of reality TV to talk us through the new series of Fame Academy and, starting at the weekend, the new series of the Pop Idols. My shoelaces undone. All week, we're going to be asking you to vote for the person you think should be the People's Pundit on Rise. They'll be living right here in Rise Towers and keeping you up to date with all the Fame Academy and Pop Idol gossip. Now, we selected one of the finalists from the loads of people who wanted to be our monitor.
Please welcome Adrian from London. She's not a bloke, she's a girl called Adrian.
And with her is
Come over.
Sonia, who took our monitor test yesterday. Come and join us, ladies, over here, please. Let's have a round of applause to them.
Yay!
It's a tough test. It's a tough test.
Now, Adrian, how are you this morning? All right?
Good.
Had some coffee and croissants? Yeah. Good.
Well, you're
Good,
looking
awake.
perkier than you did an hour ago, which is good. It does take a while to warm up at this time of the day, doesn't it?
Now, Adrian, yesterday, 74% of viewers said they wanted Sonia to be our monitor. Do you think you can beat that? It's pretty high.
Oh, yeah, it is high. I hope so.
Adrian, what do you do? Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from the States, New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Sopranos. New Jersey, Sopranos.
Springsteen.
Yeah, Springsteen.
Okay,
Sinatra,
that's what I
all
know.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 23,
Yeah.
and I moved here last year. So I'm here doing hopefully some acting and stuff like
And which is better, England or America?
England.
Yay, you know it.
Nice
Well,
of
I'm
you.
here.
So why do you want to be our Rise monitor? Tell us.
Oh, because I love the show. I love like all the things dealing with the singing and stuff like that. You get like twice as much as you normally get from all these other reality shows and stuff. You guys got talent and stuff, and it takes a lot to do
What do you think about these three that didn't get in last night gussing, is it?
I feel like you don't want to know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, did you think did you think they're any good, or did you think they were rubbish?
Very good.
Really? Okay, that's good to know. Listen, in a moment you're going to have a chance, Adrian, to tell everyone at home why you should be the Fame Academy / the Pop Idols monitor. But first, you've got to convince us you're a true fan. We've got a quiz. Are you ready to take it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. First question. Who was the first Academy student to be kicked out last year? First Fame Academy student, I do apologise, to be kicked out last year. Was it Ashley House or Nigel Wilson? No, you may have been Joyzy.
No, I think
Ashley or Nigel?
Ashley.
Ashley?
I think it's Ashley.
You're correct. Well done. 1 point.
Okay, Sonia got 2 out of 3, didn't she, yesterday?
Yes.
So which Pop Idol contestant did One True Voices Keith Semple allegedly date for a while?
I don't know. I don't know.
Kate,
Well,
reveal the answer, please.
It was Hayley Evetts.
Hayley Evetts, who I believe, fed up with Big Brother fame, has had a bit of a sniff around. Now, your third question, which Fame Academy star famously played the piano naked? Fame Academy star, piano, naked, no talent, can't write a song to save his life, can't sing, rubbish. Trying to give you clues.
The other one is David. That's the only
David
one.
Snedden, you got it right, spot on, 2 out of 3, well done. Well done there,
So
same score.
You got the same as Sonia, so they both got 2 out of 3.
Now listen, all you've
They're
got to do
not bad.
is tell the people at home why you should be our reality TV monitor. If you convince them, they'll vote for you. If not, they'll vote against you. Have a look, which camera are we on,
20
please?
seconds, number
look, camera
one.
1, away you go.
Okay. Oh.
Beg.
Please vote for me for the monitor for Fame Academy because I'm lively, I'm bubbly, I'm energetic, and I think that hopefully I'll do well in it. I'll tell you all the juicy bits about the students and the teachers and the wannabe teachers who are actually out of work singers / writers, whatever. But also hopefully in the morning I know that you're down and stuff. I'll send you some good vibes through the TV screen and stuff. Hopefully get you up and out of bed.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
gotta do
there's something
it.
there.
Please don't send me back to all these terrible auditions.
You promised to get our viewers up. We can't have anything like that on a breakfast show. That would be improper.
Ian, brushed your hair today.
Have I? No, I'm not. I'm not
Yeah. Now, you've heard her plea. It's up to you to decide whether Adrian will be a better monitor than Sonia from yesterday. If you think yes, she's a man for the job. Text RISE Y to 83188.
But if you think no, Adrian's a bit rubbish and annoying, then you'd rather see her disappear from your TV screens forever than text RISE N to 83188. You've got to beat Sonia's score of 74%. That's what she got yesterday. If you beat that, you'll take the place. If you don't beat that, you're out on your face. So you made that. That's not bad, is it? That's pretty good going.
Yeah,
we'll let you know
poet.
the results in a couple of minutes. Get texting to you in 2.
The new Nokia 3300 music phone with MP3 player. Nokia, connecting people.
I'm Frank Abagnale. I'm Frank Black. My name is Frank Taylor.
He's America's greatest imposter.
A doctor, lawyer, and airline pilot.
One man is out to catch him. Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks.
I'm getting close.
In a film by Steven Spielberg. Catch Me If You Can. Buy it on DVD and video now.
This week in OK, we reveal the lavish new lifestyle of David and Victoria Beckham in Madrid, plus Blue Engagement Party. It's all you need.
Get 5 DVDs for an amazing £30 at Virgin Megastores now. Our biggest and best ever DVD promotion contains hundreds of titles. Choose any 5 stickered DVDs for only £30. 5 DVDs for £30. Virgin Megastores. Whatever turns you on.
Add your own flavour and shake it in. The new KFC Popcorn Chicken Shaker, only $1.99.
Did you actually have a shower this morning, darling?
Big smile, and cheese.
England v South Africa, and it's all square. Today at 10:30, live on 4.
Hello, welcome back to the show, 7:47. It's Rise. My name's Ian. This is Katrina Lawlington. Hi.
Hi.
Pleased to meet you.
Have you done your shoelace up?
Yes, I have, so I won't be tripping over. That's my tip for today, kids.
OK, it's Thursday the 31st of July and we're here with you until 9 o'clock today.
Yes, now still to come, we're going to be talking to Craig David, who just will not leave my boying alone. Get your hands off it, Davidson.
You're boying?
Yeah.
You silly boy. First of all, this week we're asking you to vote for our Fame Academy and Pop Idol monitor. The person that you choose to be your reality TV pundit will live here at the Rise Towers and report on all the reality TV facts just for you.
Now, yesterday we asked you to text us with a yes or a no vote if you wanted Sonia to be the Rise monitor, and an amazing 74% of you said yes, we want her to represent us.
It was a high percentage.
It was a very high percentage. Before the break, Adrian challenged Sonia for the monitor job. Let's find out if Adrian got more votes. We're looking for more than 74%. Let's see the score. Adrian's results are, please. And the technology, 31%. I'm sorry, not only is it a rubbish graphic, it's a rubbish score, Adrian. I'm sorry about that. How do you feel? You must be gutted. Oh, I'm sorry, love. Listen,
Adrian,
you can tell tales of Rise back in New Jersey. Sonia, it means you're back tomorrow to face another challenger. Do you accept that challenge?
Yes, definitely.
Good work, Sonia. Good work, both of you. Now, listen, go over to the sofa because joining us now are two of the stars of ITV's Young, Posh and Loaded. We've got Raj. Now, we were getting your name wrong earlier.
Yes, Zarina.
Zarina, there we go. Sorry. Good morning to you both.
Good
How are you?
morning.
All right?
Very well, thank you.
Now, if people haven't seen the show, it does exactly what it says on the tin. Let's have a look at the clip. I love it. I think it's brilliant. Let's have a look at the clip from tonight's show. This is Raj's quite unique bachelor pad in Chigwell. This is amazing.
Heavy, look at it.
He bought the house for over £2 million from a soft porn baron. It was sold as seen, fully furnished. It's not changed for 30 years. Since the shag pile was laid.
This is my favourite room in the house. Feels so good. Spend a lot of time here, chilling out on the exceptionally large bed. It's a special size, so all the linen and stuff has to be made specially.
I personally think that is the best house I've ever seen in my life. It's a bit Austin Powers, though. Do the ladies like it?
They do indeed, yeah,
Really?
yeah. No complaints.
No complaints
It's a bit,
so far.
I think it's a bit Al Pacino Scarface.
Yeah,
as well.
there's a bit of the
cross.
Scarface thing where he's at the end where he's shooting everyone and all mayhem. Now, you bought the house fully furnished from a soft porn baron,
That's right.
and you haven't changed it at all. Is that the image that you want to portray? Is that the image you want to give out?
Well, I think you have to sort of live there and sort of feel your way around for a few months.
I think that's what the soft porn baron did as well, eh? Cool,
absolutely.
right. You never know what parties went on there.
Now, Zarina, you still
Yes.
live with your parents.
I live with my mum, yeah, that's
Are you
right.
hoping to have a nice pad like Raj?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I think Raj's is actually the ultimate bachelor pad. Whether it would sort of accommodate little wifey, I'm not really
We're
sure.
exchanging contracts tomorrow.
I'm sure he can...
What?
She didn't know.
He's implying that you're moving in with him and
I'm
there's
a
going to
bit
be love.
scared,
Why don't you
actually.
live on your own?
Sort of been too busy, really, and a bit skint at the moment.
No,
as
and
much
mums
as
are-
that sounds sort
But
of
you're young,
completely...
posh and loaded.
Getting old posh and a bit skint, actually.
But
I
mums
think
are
would be...
Mums are wicked. You can always,
Mums are
you can always
wicked.
go
I
and
mean,
stay at
you
mums
know,
and they'll sort you out and
mine's
give
a
you a
jam.
good meal.
Absolutely.
They're
jam.
always the best.
Raj, how did you make your money to buy that wicked house?
Basically through fashion and through dealing with a few properties and basically just being on your toes and just...
Basically being on your toes. If only it were that simple, seriously. Being on your toes.
So the property market was good for you then?
Yeah, basically I've been dealing in properties since I was about 22, 23. Just started off with like a 3-bedroom house and just moved on from there.
And now you've got the ultimate king
You've got a
porn
former
mansion.
porn baron's mansion. Excellent work. So now, Zarina, you're from an
Yeah.
aristocratic background, I believe.
Yeah.
Your grandfather was the Duke of Bedford.
Correct.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Oh, it's wicked. Now, Raj,
Thank you.
Raj is actually the Lord of Elton,
Yeah.
but he bought his title.
Yeah.
That makes him a fraud, surely, in your eyes.
It's a little bit weird. Sorry, Raj, I don't
No
mean to
problem.
say
It's
it.
completely
It's a
bonkers.
little bit weird, in my opinion, but, you know, if it makes him
Raj,
happy,
why
then
did
you've
you
got to
buy
get
it?
on with
It was a
it.
treat. I mean, you know, as a businessman, you have to keep rewarding yourself.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those things. I bought it very tongue-in-cheek. It wasn't to become
How
a member
much
of the
did it
aristocracy
cost?
or anything.
How much did it cost?
Oh,
the
not very
question.
much. Not very much.
Well, because I know that who's the silly boxer who's an idiot? Chris Eubank. He bought one, and it cost him about 25 grand. Was yours anything like that?
It's worth probably about similar sort of amounts.
Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah.
But it's gone up 5 times in value, my one. So
Really?
it's not-
They
yeah,
appreciate
so,
it. I didn't know they
so
appreciate it.
good investment.
Hey,
So you could
good
sell
work.
that on?
Yeah, you sell it on, and
Would
your
you, then?
wife is going to become a lady, and you can pass it on to your children.
Hey, my wife ain't no lady. Yeah. Anyway.
Now, Zarina, you want to be a rock star, don't you?
Oh, I hate the way people put this. I want to be a rock star. Music is something I do. I'm sort of writing a record,
Oh.
but that's more just for me and
Oh, that's all
just
right.
something I want to do. It's not like, what
You
to
don't
be
look
a rock
like
star.
a typical rock star.
Oh, I've got to go to work after this.
Oh, bless you.
Bangers for gothic makeup.
Now, listen, you get to meet some pretty eligible young bachelors, but you're quite picky about what you're looking for in a man.
Oh, no,
Let's
so
have a look at what it
farcical.
takes to
Hilarious.
rock your boat.
If I get married, I just want it to be to a, sort of lovely, wonderful person, and I don't mind who they are or what their background is, as long as we're compatible and laugh a lot together and get on well. I would hope for tall.
What are you, 6'7"?
I just wear a big...
No, 6'7", 6'6", 6'7".
And just kind of intelligent, amusing, actually hilarious would be even better.
Did that guy take your fancy then?
Oh, Jamie, too many parties for me. No, he's
Did you
a
slug
party
that guy?
man. No, I did not.
Oh.
No, I did not.
Sorry, I just thought I'd ask.
Oh, there you go. Sorry.
Now, Raj, everyone likes to be wined and dined and have money spent on them. Does being rich help you pull?
I would like to say probably yes.
You would like to say, because it's the truth, isn't it?
It's
that
probably
ladies
the
are
truth.
impressed with a lot of money and cars, are they?
Well, I think it's the whole package that everyone goes for, and when I'm looking for a young lady as well, maybe to settle down with, you look at the package.
Do you want to really settle down, Raj, or do you want to just keep on living that bachelor lifestyle?
No, I think the time has come now.
Really?
I'm 35 and...
But you're still
That
a
is quite
bachelor.
old. That is
I'm
quite
still
old.
a bachelor, yeah.
So what do you think you're going wrong then?
It's just being choosy, basically, and I'm not out to sort of go out clubbing every day and coming back with someone and that sort of thing. It's
Listen, Raj, maybe a wife will want to phone in the show today and get in touch with you, but not a wife, but someone wants to be his wife. If you do have any questions for these two from the young, Posh and Loaded, the numbers are on the screen now.
Still to come more from Scott, John and Ray from Big Brother 4, who'll be filling us in
John.
on Big Brother USA, plus Craig David will be in the studio. But now it's time to go over to the Shakin' Stevens himself.
Space Commander.
It's Jonas with today's news, weather and a little bit of sport.
The captain.
Good morning, I'm Jonas Hurst. It's Thursday, July the 31st. Here are the top stories this hour. First, reports that charges against John Leslie are going to be dropped. The TV presenter's due at Southwark Crown Court in a couple of hours' time, charged with 2 counts of indecent assault. The word is the Crown Prosecution Service will offer no evidence against him. An Austrian man has become the first person to skydive across the English Channel. Felix Baumgartner was travelling at 200 miles an hour, aided only by a carbon wing. He was dropped by a plane at 30,000 feet over Dover and landed in Calais by parachute at 5:20 this morning.
It's pretty cold up there. Still can feel nothing. And on opening, I went directly into the opening with my leg, so I had to cut my bladder in pieces because it was hanging up on the lines. But I made it.
2 people have been killed in Portugal as forest fires burn out of control there, as well as France. More than 500 firefighters are battling to control the blazes. Soaring temperatures of 40 degrees Celsius haven't helped. Meantime, France is counting the cost of devastating fires that have swept the south, leaving 4 dead. Sports, and the British Superbike champion Steve Hislop has been tragically killed in a helicopter crash. Hislop, who'd won the British Superbike title in 1995 and 2002, came down in his helicopter at a remote farm near Hoyk on the Scottish borders. He was on his way to see friends in the area. And here's a look at the weather. Overcast for most parts, but do expect showers in parts of eastern England. The southeast will see the best of the weather today, with a chance of warm, sunny spells. Temperature-wise, ranging between 24 and 17 degrees Celsius. Well, those were the latest headlines. I'll have a full update before anyone else at 8:25. Now it's back to Ian and Kate.
And this bloke knew absolutely everything about him. Was a little bit weird. Just about the bloke who came in yesterday with the record for Jonas when Jonas was a mini pop. And you had a chat with him, didn't you, Jonas? Did you find his knowledge about your life a little bit creepy? He knew everything about you, didn't he?
He knew quite a lot about me. Yeah.
He knew what pants you were wearing and things like that, though. It was quite
I think
scary.
you've taken it a bit too far there, Kate.
Jonas, you told me.
Jonas, thank you very much. Excellent news, as always. It's time to have a quick look at the papers. We're joined by Daniel MacPherson, star of The Bill. Hello to you, sir. Hello. And Raj Sharma from Young, Posh and Loaded. Good morning. How rich are you, Raj?
I'm quite rich.
Judging by the watch on his wrist, he's loaded. It's a proper kettle.
Millions?
Yeah, millions.
Oh, beautiful. Can I have £100,000?
No problem.
Really?
No
You could
problem.
probably afford it. It wouldn't be a problem, would it?
No, I wouldn't even know it's missing.
Oh, please give me £100,000.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
If you give him 1,000, you have to give me 100,000.
I will do, definitely.
Kate, kiss it. John wants to say something. Let's ignore him. OK, let's go to the... John, sorry, sir. What were you saying?
We could have 70 grand each. That would be quite nice.
No, you lost.
I know.
You lost. It was Cameron who won. He's on the dark side. We don't talk to Cameron. Let's look at the papers. You were very rude about him, Kate, weren't you?
I didn't say that I thought he was...
Oh, let's not get that again, because I did get a letter from a solicitor. The Daily Telegraph, he's not, don't worry, ladies. Family jailed in Greek farce. A family's been jailed, apparently, in a Greek farce. The Daily Mirror, world exclusive, my prison hell. Tony Martin there talking about his prison hell. The Sun, Leslie in the clear. Sex attack charges to be dropped today. That's according to the Sun. It'll be interesting to see where that goes. Dumped Kylie, rips up £4,000 dress. I'm not bothered by that story. I'm not bothered by that story. I'm not bothered by that story. I'm bothered by this story. Ray and Tanya's secret dates. Raymondo.
It's a bad picture.
It is a good picture. It's you and your love. What's happening there, mate? Are you courting?
We're just good friends.
Good boy. Good boy. They're getting it on, making love, singing songs all day long, getting it on. Oh, Tanya, I'm Ray and I love you. Oh, and I'm Tanya, I love you, Ray. OK, that's good. That's that one sorted out. He'll kick me in later on, I'm not bothered. Kate, you've been inside the papers, haven't you? What have you found for us today?
I've been inside the papers.
Inside the papers.
You need to gel your hair out.
I tell you what, you need to kiss my chuddies and get on with this.
OK, what? Chuddies? Does that mean bottom?
Well, whatever.
OK, Girls Aloud, biggest...
Pants, it is pants, isn't it? Yes.
Pants,
Pants, that's what it is, pants.
Sorry.
Thanks, Daniel.
Sorry, Daniel.
Girls Aloud, they're the biggest girl band in Britain.
Well, that's not including the backsides of Atomic Kitten, because that would make them the biggest. But yes, I take your point.
Are you having a laugh? They're the skinniest.
Oh, they're the rankest as well, aren't they?
No, they're not.
No, seriously, I think Atomic Kitten are nothing special.
Jenny is lovely from Atomic Kitten.
Liz, you're saying? So you're not talking about John from S Club? No, I'm not. I don't think they do it for me. They don't do it for me. But go on.
Well, anyway, they look like they earn loads of money because they always
Girls
look
Aloud,
lovely.
yeah.
Girls Aloud, but they're on £80 a day according to the Sun newspaper. They're charged rent by their record label. They have to pay to live in this flat. And they have to pay for everything, and now they're in debt to their record company, and they owe loads of money.
Raj should help them out.
Raj, would you help the Girls Aloud out?
I'll do a deal. I'll do a deal.
What would that deal involve, sir? I'm slightly worried for their sake.
Maybe locking them up for a few years.
Hey, that's not a bad deal, actually. Do us all. No, we kind of like the Girls Aloud. Better than One True Voice.
Oh, OK.
Better than One True Voice.
Hey, who isn't?
Yeah, well, exactly. My dog having a wee in the garden is better than One True Voice, and I haven't even got a dog.
Listen.
Yes.
One True Voice are nice boys. Even though they bully people in McDonald's, they're right.
Apparently so.
Let's move on.
It does say in here that these girls, they do work hard, the Girls Aloud.
They
There's a quote from a friend of theirs. The girls work like horses. Well, I would love to saddle them up, take them over a few jumps and give them a good whipping. Hey, come on, the girls are wild, in the bedroom, live, unleashed, dangerous. I've got no idea. It's nearly the end of the week. I'm really tired. I've got to go shopping this afternoon. It's going to be a busy day. I'm just getting psyched up
I'm
for it.
looking for a stable relationship.
Hey, Raj, give us a call. Hey, I see what you've done there. Hey, round of applause for Raj. Seriously, round of applause.
Stable relationship. I get that. I get that as well. OK, you know that tennis player?
What's her name?
Anna Kournikova.
Well, not Korkinova.
No.
OK, Anna Kournikova, yes.
Not this hour. She's Kournikova this hour. She's apparently quitting tennis. And she wants to become a chat show queen, like Oprah Winfrey. And she actually said, I'd like to interview Oprah as my first guest because I can learn a lot from her. See, I think Anna's famous for being a model, being a pin-up, being, like, advertising that watch. And
She's not very good at tennis, is she? She's rubbish.
No, she's all right at tennis. She got to the semi-finals in '97.
97, Kate? Well, it's the 21st century now. That was last century.
Yeah, but she's
97.
still got to, in December 2000, she reached a career-high 8th in the world rankings.
But she's not won a single match in the... I can't...
But she had to drop out of Wimbledon this year because of her back problem. That's why she's quitting tennis.
Her back, because she's rubbish and lazy.
You know what it's like to have a back problem. You fell down the stairs.
Yeah, I fell down the stairs. Yeah, Daniel, I'm getting a similar reaction here. I fell down the stairs last week. Very serious fall. If it had been an old person, I'd broken my back and got a new hip. I didn't. I told Kate, expecting a bit of sympathy. She laughed. What's my comeback on that, Daniel? What can I do?
Just the way you said it. You went, I fell down the stairs yesterday.
It's not... I mean, when people hurt themselves, the first thing you do is
piss yourself. Like,
We can't say that, Daniel. We'll stop you there. We apologise for the swear words. In Australia, things are different. They actually show live murders over there on television, so we're lucky we've not done that. Now, listen, we're going off to... where are we going now?
The Entertainment
No,
Report.
we got... It's one of those shows where you just think...
Daniel again.
You just think, I don't know. I tell you why I'm excited, why I'm confused. It's because Kiss are coming up on the screens. Kiss, big fan of Kiss?
Yeah, I feel sorry for the guy that got the whiskers. Everyone else got
Oh, yeah, Peter Chris.
And the guy got the whiskers.
He's got a cat. Everyone's, I'm the space demon, I'm the space man, I'm the star child. You're the cat, I'm afraid, Pete. Sorry, man, you've
Let's
lost
have
out.
a look then and see how rubbish his makeup is compared to the others.
It's not rubbish. In a moment, we'll be talking to Big Brothers about the US version, but here is Kiss Entertainment Report.
Samuel L. Jackson, Colin Farrell and Olivier Martinez hit the red carpet last night for the Californian premiere of their action movie, SWAT. Farrell plays Jim Street, an LAPD officer who works under the watchful eye of Team Commando Hondo, played by Mr. Jackson.
Everyone talks about him being so cool, and he is so cool, and it's not something he's learned, and it's not something that's put on. He's just got an inner strength and an intelligence, and I'm sure he's struggled a lot in his life, and that's very apparent, because he's come out on top.
The cast had to attend a special SWAT training school, but Jackson reckons learning to fire a machine gun was vital research.
It's important that we look like we can do what those guys do in this film, because we want to make them as proud as, we want to make ourselves. We get the call to match up with the worst of the worst. Understood?
Kiss are the best band ever, and they're about to go on tour in the USA alongside Aerosmith. The 70s rock legends with the biggest makeup budget in the business are gearing up for the tour in true Kiss style.
We very much believe in taking these heels and planting them right on the ground and sucking out everything we can.
Rock and roll all night, but even though I reckon Kiss rock, are the band themselves more modest about their success?
No other American group has more gold records. That's an amazing thing. That's an amazing thing also in terms of the expectations of the fans. We can't wait to go out there and live up to how we introduce ourselves. You wanted the best, you got the best. The hottest band in the world. You know who.
Kiss loves you. Cate Blanchett has teamed up with Hollywood legend Joel Schumacher, who directed Phone Booth and Batman Returns, to make the true story of Irish journalist Veronica Guerin, who infiltrated the drug barons of Dublin and exposed them when no one else dared.
You can't believe everything you hear, Miss Guerin.
Yeah, well, neither can you, Des.
The only experience I've had that I can compare it to, which is sort of nothing like it really, is playing Elizabeth I. There's a sense of who she was, and I think the challenge, but also the exciting bit for me, is to try and get behind that and invent who that person was by, it's part imagination and then part speaking to as many different people as you can.
Who shot me, John?
You know as well as I do, Veronica.
I need to hear it from you.
Jerry Hutch. I'd say I'm one of the only people in Dublin who knows who did 90% of the hits last year.
Because you could have got a partner, right?
Look, I'm a fairly minor player.
I just thought it was an extraordinary story and that she was an extraordinary woman, and I wish I had known her. She just seemed the kind of person, I don't think she was a saint, but she certainly had balls, and she didn't suffer bullies.
Co-star Kieran Hines plays Traynor, the underworld mole who befriends Veronica, but who really has his own interests at heart.
There was something about him, apparently, that fancied himself as a bit of a playboy. I'd like to see his name in the papers or images of him, because she never named names. She couldn't because of the legal connotations. But he just loved the idea of talking to journalists and having his life sort of put up there in the papers for people to read.
Kate got right behind Veronica's character by studying tapes and talking to her real family.
Veronica Guerin's mother, who we became very close with, she was enormously helpful. She gets chills whenever she sees Kate on the screen.
I know you can hear me. Are you coming to bed?
Maybe long a minute.
I don't think she was just simply a journalist who was turning up and running a column. It was a vacation to her, and she really believed that she would put pressure on the government bodies, and unfortunately it took her to die for people to be shocked enough to really do anything about it.
Now, what do you think? Are Kiss the coolest band in the world?
Yes, and I like the cat makeup.
Yeah,
actually. I think
he's
that's
the cat
cool.
man. I'm going to do my best to get Kiss on the show in September. Trust me. Now, listen, Big Brother might be over in the UK, but it's all kicking off in the States. US Big Brother has been going on since the 8th of July, and it started showing on E4 this week. So who better to give us an insight into the mother of all reality TV shows than Scott, Ray and John from our humble Brit version of Big Brother. Good morning to you, gentlemen. How are you?
Morning, lads. Have you watched any of American Big Brother?
Not very much.
Right, we've got the wrong people on. We wanted people to watch... Never mind. Now listen, Big Brother is slightly different from the UK version. It's a little bit more exciting as well, perhaps, I would say. Apart from you three guys, who I think made this year, it's called the X Factor. Well, so, you two. It's called the X Factor because 10 of their housemates are ex-boyfriends and girlfriends. Scott, that is a brilliant recipe for action, isn't it, surely?
It's a fantastic idea, but you do your very best to avoid them the rest of your life. Ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends. If any of mine had come in the series, well, the one of them. No, it would have killed me, man.
Really?
Oh, I would have hated it.
What do you reckon, mate? Well, surely it's just the most awkward, embarrassing thing, isn't it? Or would you have loved it, eh?
I would have liked it. Like, it would have been an interesting recipe, like to bring in ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends into the fray, like Yeah, but I think it's a bit more staged. I think the American version of Big Brother, I heard it's more staged than the...
More staged in what way? Sorry.
As in, like, the whole interview process, like, the diary room is more like an interview.
Oh, right.
I think, like,
so there's more contact and interaction with the producers and stuff.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Now, John, there's 13 housemates. They're all playing for a prize of $500,000. It's about 270 grand. Do you think if there was that much cash up for grabs in the UK, it would have been a different game?
No, I don't think so. Most of us sat there and tried to be ourselves, and I don't think that would have been any different, whatever the price
But
was.
for £300,000, that's a lot more than 70 grand, isn't it? That's a big difference.
You'd want to win it a lot more than...
I think I may have played a game for more money than 70 grand. I may have.
So we may never know.
Slice
of cash, though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very good, but...
Now listen, Ray, there's no public vote in the US version. The housemates have the power to evict each other, and each week the housemates nominate in front of the other housemates. Would you have liked to have nominated your housemates in front of each other?
No, because when I was head of house, even like for the housemates to know who I nominated nearly killed me. Like,
really?
You know? And to actually give, and when I was actually going in, the plasma screen came on, and I was actually going, they're going to see who I'm going to vote. They're going to see, they're going to see my reasons.
And that made a big difference. You did it.
Yeah, because they didn't actually see what I said.
Yeah.
But it nearly, I was bricking it. Going
Oh, bless you, man. We did look very traumatised
in
that week.
BB USA, one person can win the power to veto and save one of the nominees. We've got a clip here. It's their game called Niagara Balls, and it shows what we were just talking about. It's a clip on E4 last night. It is called Niagara Balls.
As you are drenched in the frenzy of colourful bouncing balls, you must collect only the green ones and place them into your V. The first player to fill their V with 10 green balls will win the golden power of veto.
So basically, they're playing there to get the power to veto who goes. John, would you have?
That game looked brilliant.
It did look brilliant.
I say that game looked
That was
absolutely
fun.
brilliant. I would love to have played that game. They had crash helmets and everything.
John, who would you have saved from the Big Brother nominations in the UK if you had the power of veto?
Probably Sissy.
Why is that?
Because we didn't get a chance to know Anushka that well, but Sissy was in there for 3 weeks, and in 3 weeks, you've got to love the girl. She's great.
Oh, no, Sissy, we like Sissy. Sissy's a good laugh, bless her.
Ray, do you think the American version is a whole lot more glamorous than the UK version?
Yeah, definitely. I believe the house like is a lot more kind of posh, and there's a lot more when I going through. But saying that, our house that we were in, yeah, it was good. Like it was.
Your house was wicked.
Oh, it was lovely. Yeah.
No complaints.
Very nice.
OK, listen, let's bring you up to speed exactly what's happening on the US version. It's been going on for 3 weeks so far, and so far 2 house guests have been evicted, 2 more are nominated, and there is an eviction tonight. One of them is, oh, this is so cool, is Jack. He's a 58-year-old retired FBI agent. Let's get a little bit more info on Jack.
I'm Jack. I'm used to lying and cheating and backstabbing. I did it for 30 years in the FBI. I really got in a good bedroom in terms of people that I'm allied with.
Welcome to the desert.
Yeah. I'm Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Jack. Those burlap beds are fine, and I like them. I used to be an FBI agent.
Really?
Get the hell out of here.
That's
way cool.
Sorry, was that Jack or was that Terry Nutkins? I couldn't quite work out what was going on there. He wasn't in the FBI, he's just an old man.
No, he looked stern. He was very direct with everyone.
Yes, so do murderers, you know what I mean? They look the same like that. I don't know.
He did look like Terry Nutkins.
Ray, what would you have made of him? Would you have been comfortable with an ex-FBI agent in the house?
Yeah, someone even that old in the house. Yeah, you need you need a young bunch of people like to have a bit of fun with it. So yeah.
John, how would you have reacted if he'd have said, I was an FBI agent?
I can't believe he's an FBI agent. He looks like he ought to be inside prison himself. He scares me, that bloke.
Yes, for various crimes. Do you think a 58-year-old man like that could win Big Brother USA?
No, absolutely not. No. They're all going to go for the young kids, aren't they? The nice, good-looking ones with the nice figures.
In fairness, now, no bloke on Survivor. The American version of Survivor, so maybe.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Maybe. OK, listen, guys, thank you very much for that. We're going to have a chat with you a bit later on if we get the chance. You can catch up with all the latest Big Brother USA news on E4 throughout the week. Now, after the break, we'll be chatting to Craig David and Daniel MacPherson, and more from those people who are indeed young, the posh, and the loaded. Stick around, we'll see you in 2 minutes. Don't go nowhere, button 4.
How does Evian make you feel?
Buddy, you're a boy, make big noise playing in the street. Pretty big mess, there you go, mud on your face. Big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you.
Evian helps you feel young at heart. Evian, live young.
What's the coolest way to get rid of dandruff? Refresh with natural menthol from Head & Shoulders. Get a great cool sensation and get rid of 100% of flakes. Get your free travel size bottle of Refresh with natural menthol from headandshoulders.co.uk. The coolest way to get rid of dandruff.
Sainsbury's Be Good to Yourself range is now even better.
You finished them?
Don't talk your mouth full.
With 170 new or improved products helping you to eat more healthily.
Right, spoon, egg.
No chance.
First act, please, for the Friday night extravaganza.
How about a little decorum?
You do anything else?
Are you twisting me melon, ma'am? Don't use Rowdy to cover up your giblets. Oh, no.
Am I your best friend, Michael, and do you love me?
Oh, it's bootylicious. Oh, aye.
Friday night entertainment tomorrow from 8:30 on 4. Approved by the board.
It's time now to meet Southampton's favourite son and a man who can cram into 7 days what it was alleged John Tickle never managed in a lifetime. My goodness gracious me, it's Craig David. Good morning, sir. How the hell are you? It's great to have you back on the show again. Listen, before we have a chat, your new single, Spanish. Yeah. Let's just jump straight in and have a look at the video. This is great.
I don't claim to speak perfect Spanish, but I do know a few lines. This female's slicker than your average, and I gotta make her mine. So quieras beber conmigo. Toma, quiero talk to you in the soul. Quiero sentir tu cuerpo. All night while we're dancing in the moonlight. Haz el amor conmigo. Kissing, touching, caressing. Y no me dejes solo. Tonight, so you might
I'm loving the video. You got the sort of some Spanish-styly moves in there you don't normally get for that sort of thing, and those girls are gorgeous.
They're not too bad, you know.
Craig Davidson.
I always handpick them.
Really?
You know, I guess I always sort of search for my future wife in every video.
Oh,
so you sort of think,
mate.
she's pretty cool and she's pretty hot.
Did you find her in that video?
No.
Maybe
What were
the
you
next
saying
one.
there in Spanish?
Well, funny enough, I'm supposed to be saying the first line is "Quieres beber conmigo," which is "Would you like a drink?" Which is all the same lines that I say in English in the earlier choruses.
Right.
But for some reason, when I watch that, I seem to be saying "Quieres beber bonmigo." Bonmigo? If you look at it, it's like I'm definitely not saying what I'm supposed to say. So much for my Spanish lessons.
Are you saying nonsense, or are you saying something really offensive?
Well, I'm supposed to be saying "Would you like a drink?" but in that is complete nonsense. It
Really?
seems,
Okay.
when I watch it.
At least you're not effing and blinding in foreign. That would be terrible. If it's
That would be very bad.
That would be awful. Now, is it true you dedicated that song to David Beckham because he was leaving for Real Madrid?
No. But a lot of people thought that it was because of the timing of him going to Real Madrid, me doing the Spanish thing, and I'm trying to learn Spanish at the same time. And I guess he's trying to do that as well. So they put the two together, and it's a dedication song for David Beckham.
How are you getting on learning Spanish?
Beba Bon Migo. That's how good it's going on.
Video.
I'm getting slowly but surely.
I think Spanish is a beautiful language.
Craig, can I just say, te quiero?
Te quiero? You saying that to me?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Interesting.
What does it mean?
Te quiero to me. Okay.
That means I love him. I'm saying I love Craig David.
Oh.
That's
So
what it
wait,
means,
he said it with
Oh, no, I didn't mean...
and his...
I didn't mean...
It scared you a little.
No, I was just saying te quiero, Craig David.
I didn't know where to turn at first.
You're starting a UK tour in September, and you're doing a world tour straight after that. So where are you looking forward to playing the most? What's your highlight?
I think there's not one in particular place that I'm like, this is going to be the best one out of all of them. Just getting back on the road, really, because I'd been doing a lot of touring in and around Europe, and it was important for me to do a UK tour and to kind of get back on the road with my live band and allow people to hear what I do on stage, and it's
Are all
going
your
to be
tours
fun.
massive? Do you always play at massive venues, or do you sometimes do intimate ones?
Sometimes we bring it back. I mean, when we played 3 nights at Wembley Arena, that was an amazing moment. Were you there?
Yeah, it was. But
I thought someone screaming, throwing like knickers up on stage.
She loves you.
Pink. Salon Rose collection.
Exactly.
Think about that was me.
Very nice.
The drummer ran off with them. I don't know what he did with them. I think he's gone on his wall. Or he wears them, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard about drummers. Yeah, they're a strange set.
Definitely.
But you were supposed to tour with Mariah Carey, and then she had to cancel or whatever because of poor record sales or whatever. Were you disappointed you couldn't perform with her?
Well, she wanted me to support her in more ways than one.
Really?
She said she was looking for a man. Would you have she'd have said to you, look, Craig, I think you're hot. Do you fancy hooking up?
You know what? I really like Mariah Carey. I think she's a great singer and everything.
We're going to get a tactful answer here. I like
sometimes, no, I'm not sitting on any fence, because sometimes you sit on the fence and you're like, why? It's just that I think the whole kind of lounging and breasts sort of out all the time in your face is not really what I need. The thing is to sort of be a little bit more subtle in her approach, because she's very attractive and there's no denying that. But I think sometimes her approach of everything you see is like, look at my cleavage.
Did she try on with you? You're hinting that she tried on with you.
You're in a room with basically...
I'm just saying that I think that she could be a little bit more subtle.
Listen, now, you said you were single last time you were on the show, but recently apparently you were linked with a stunning Colombian supermodel and TV presenter, Sofia Vergara.
Another one who wants support in more ways than one.
Really? So these women... I think we've got shots of her here, so we can see how
her.
gorgeous she is. Wow.
She's
Look
cool.
at that. She's
Look how lovely
nice
she looks
cheeks
there. She's very cute.
So another woman throwing herself at you and you're not bothered?
No, let's sit on the fence for a moment.
OK, let's be careful on this one then, go on.
No, we're really cool friends, and we met up a long time ago when I was out in Miami. Right. And we were doing, it was like I was out there for New Year's, and we hooked up, and we just sort of kind of went out for a few dates and stuff. But she lives in LA, so it's always kind of a distant thing to kind of stay in contact. But you can always send pictures and...
Hey, the internet, emails, telephones nowadays.
It's amazing what you can do now with technology. It's crazy.
Seriously.
Now, you were actually named the 5th most bling-bling man behind Bex, P. Diddy, Elton John and Eminem.
Wow.
Are you proud of that?
No, not really.
No, you don't... We were just saying, weren't we? You feel a bit over the top sometimes.
I do. I mean...
I
love shiny things, and I think diamond jewelry is a pretty cool thing, but there is a real fine line between cool and crass. And I don't know which side I'm on. I think I'm falling onto crass because I had a couple more diamonds put into the necklace, and then I look at it and I'm thinking, why? Less is more. I always believe that. Simplicity is always the key.
You not got any plans to beat all them guys and be top of the list next year?
I hopefully get off the list.
Right,
just
okay.
bring myself back down. I
gotta
don't know
say,
how I
man-
got to number 5.
Man, you look very subtle. I like the looks. You're not dripping in jewellery. You've just got the...
Although I didn't notice the bracelet, so I've just noticed
Oh,
that
The
now.
bracelet did come through a little.
That might tip it over a little bit, actually.
But I think you got to bring it back. I mean, I'm far behind Mr. T. I've got a long way to get to there, but...
We don't know what's under that hat, though, do we?
You never know, we're just holding a little treasure chest.
You ain't giving me no plea, no sucker. Now, listen,
diamonds.
There's always rumours about who you're going to collaborate with, maybe Justin Timberlake, J-Lo. I reckon Beyonce. She's the woman of the moment.
cool.
The album's brilliant. I got the album, love it. Any chance you might do a collaboration with her or anyone else?
You know what, I think Beyonce would be a very cool collaboration. She's
wicked.
got amazing voice, she jiggles her thighs like you've never seen jiggle
Oh, that
before.
video for Crazy in Love.
Doing
he
that sort
went
of
on about
snake
it
thing
for
on the
days.
floor. But yeah, I think she was great when she was in Destiny's Child. But I just want to kind of get down to the writing. When my head's really into the third album, that's when I look at who would be the really cool person to do a duet with. I mean, this time it was Sting, and next time...
Sting's not bad. Sting's pretty
He does
cool.
that sort of snake thing. When he does his yoga,
I would like to see.
his tantric thing, he does some snake.
For 4 hours he does the snake thing, apparently.
Wow, amazing.
Now, listen, there's been rumours about Brad Pitt over in Hollywood playing Willy Wonka, and you've been quoted as saying, I love Willy Wonka more than life itself. It would be great if the film was made and I could do the soundtrack. Is there any truth that you might be doing the soundtrack? And that you love Willy Wonka?
Love it more than life itself.
That's quite a statement. I'm guessing that maybe, I
thought
don't know.
the film was pretty cool, but I don't want to go to those extremes. You know what? I'd love to do some music for the film. I think it's one of those films that, I don't know, as a kid, it stuck let me get the word right now. Stuck in my mind. I was going to come with a new little word then, but it wasn't going to really work. And it's just the whole theme of it. The morals behind it, I think, are very cool. And I think every kid who's got a sweet tooth is fascinated by Augustus Gloop getting stuck in a chocolate pipe.
Oh, man, that's just one of the best scenes, isn't it? That's fantastic.
No,
that was
I
funny.
like
There was a great one when there was an article that I'd done an interview with, and they really misconstrued that whole getting stuck in a chocolate pipe, let me tell you. That was interesting.
Yeah, some Freudian thing. And Born to Do It, is that a quote from the film?
Born to Do It's when Charlie runs into the candy shop, and he asks the candy man, how does he do it? And the candy man says, do you ask a fish how it swims? And the boy says no. He goes, do you ask a bird how it flies? The boy says no. He goes, no, sorry, you don't. They do it because they're born to do it. And I thought, there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, Craig David has just quoted Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That deserves a round of applause.
Thank you.
That is brilliant. I never thought we'd get that today, of all things.
You know what? I really want to go home and watch that film now, because it brings back so many
brilliant.
memories.
Absolutely
Check
brilliant.
Augustus Gloop when he jumps into
Nice
the
one, man.
That is wicked. Thank you very much for chatting to us this morning. Best of luck with
Pleasure.
your new single Spanish,
Thank you.
UK tour, and your world tour. By the way, can I have tickets for your UK tour?
You can.
Because I forgot to say that when I went to see you in tour, I was the furthest back you could ever be, at the very furthest.
You must have really whipped him off and flung him really far.
It was awful. Yeah, no, I pinged him.
catapult.
Yeah, I did have a catapult. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Now it's time to go over to Jonas with today's news and weather.
Good morning, I'm Jonas Hurst. Here are the latest headlines on Thursday, the 31st of July. First, John Leslie's up in court this morning, and the word is he's going to be cleared. The TV presenter's due at Southwark Crown Court in a couple of hours' time. He's charged with 2 counts of indecent assault, but reports this morning say the Crown Prosecution Service will offer no evidence against him, meaning he'll walk away a free man. Holiday horror continues as forest fires burn up Portugal as well as France. More than 500 firefighters are battling to control the blazes in central Portugal. 2 people have been killed so far. Meantime, France is counting the cost of devastating fires that have swept the south, leaving 4 dead. Yesterday, a man appeared in court charged with arson. Well, Sky's Michelle Clifford is in the south of France for us. Michelle, are the fires now under control?
Yes, after a day-long battle, firefighters say that the last of nearly 30 major fires in this area at La Motte is now under control, but only now is the full scale of the devastation becoming apparent. Vast swathes of this countryside lay blackened, trees have been stripped bare, and of course it's only now too that many residents and holidaymakers can return to their properties to see the extent of the damage. Scores of homes have been destroyed, so too have campsites and vehicles. The police are still working on the assumption that some of the fires were started deliberately, and the big concern now is that there are strong winds today, and with much of the land still smouldering, the fear is that some of those fires may reignite. Back to you, Jonas.
Okay, thanks very much, Michelle. The human bullet, an Austrian skydiver, has made history this morning. Felix Baumgartner glided across the English Channel, aided only by a carbon wing. He jumped from a plane at 30,000 feet over Dover before zooming across to Calais. He landed 8 minutes later by parachute. BA gets another battering as latest figures take a sharp nosedive. In the last half hour, they've announced losses of 45 million quid for the first quarter of the year. They've been hit by the Iraq War and SARS, this a day after settling the clocking on dispute that caused chaos at Heathrow. BA reckons that could cost them another 40 million. Stateside, and a massive operation to get rid of America's chemical weapons. Thousands of tons of old ammo and nerve gas are about to be incinerated by the army in Alabama. Officials say it's safe, but 60,000 locals have been given gas masks just in case there's a spill. It could take 10 years to clear the stockpile.
I'm glad that we're getting all this equipment and we can be prepared for it. Because anything can happen, so, yeah. I'm just glad we have all this here.
Sports, and England's Test series against South Africa continues this morning at Lord's, but with a new captain. So, can Michael Vaughan show England a new way forward? Right then, well, he's joining now, the legend that is Channel 4's Mark Nicholas. Mark, there's obviously been a dramatic series of events this week. What's your opinion? Is there life after NASA?
There is definitely life after NASA. Hussein said himself on Monday evening, there are only so many times I can go to the well, and by that he meant he was drained. He'd had enough. He's been noble. He's chosen dead the right moment, though. Bang on it. Michael Vaughan is an exciting young captain. Democratic he'll be, very different from Hussein, who was quite autocratic in his way. The England team is unchanged, and I think they'll go into this game with an enormous amount of confidence. Vaughan won the one-day series for them as captain. He could win the Test match here at Lord's. Remember, it's a clean slate after they got away with a draw at Edgbaston. As for me, legendary status, thank you very much. I'm backing England here at Lord's. It's a lovely morning too. Back to you, Jonas.
Jolly good. Thanks very much, Mark. Of course, you can catch him later with live coverage. England versus South Africa. It begins this morning here on Channel 4 at 10:30. The British Superbike champion Steve Hislop has been tragically killed in a helicopter crash. Hislop won the British Superbike title in 1995 and 2002. He came down in his helicopter at a remote farm near Hawick on the Scottish borders. Football, and Celtic made a winning start to their Champions League campaign last night. They made light work of Lithuanian champions FBK Kaunas. Henrik Larsson set them on their way to a comfortable 4-0 victory, which makes the second leg pretty much a formality. Entertainment news, and Samuel L. Jackson was joined by Colin Farrell on the red carpet last night for the premiere of their new movie. The pair were in California's Westwood to promote action thriller SWAT, based on the 70s American TV series. The film also stars Kylie's French boyfriend, Olivier Martinez. Apparently, the cast had to go through intense physical training to get ready for their roles.
My role, it's blink and you'll miss it. I play a cop who, you know, loves, adores SWAT, and his job is lucky. He considers himself lucky to have the job he has.
Well, that's the latest news and sport and entertainment. Now look at today's weather. Generally overcast today, but with the chance of the odd sunny spell on the south coast. Elsewhere will be wet and moist. This afternoon, warm sunshine for the southeast, but more showers in eastern areas. Cloudy just about everywhere else. Fresh this morning, temperatures between 19 and 14 degrees Celsius. This afternoon, highs between 24 and 17. That's it from me, Shaken Stevens, the Space Commander, and all the other things Ian's called me this week. So back to Kate and what's his name?
We're over here, Jonas. Jonas,
Okay.
over here.
Hi.
Cheers, Space Cadet.
Excellent. Thank you, Commander.
Stop it! Kid just keeps trying to put things up my skirt. Still to come, we'll be
He's
talking
learning
to
young.
the star of the bill, Daniel MacPherson, along with a man who hates women in trousers, our mate Dimitri. And the toss from young, Posh and Loaded will give us a glimpse of how the other half live. We'll see you in 3. Stop bullying me!
Being a member of the AA is a bit like having a fully trained mechanic with you 24 hours a day. A huge set of tools, spares, a tow, just in case, and satellite technology so you can always be found. But of course, all you really need to carry is this. Call 0800 444 999 to join now from just £35. Just ask.
The new Argos catalogue is out now with 3,000 prices lowered. Plus, when you get this three-seater sofa for £595, we'll give you a matching two-seater free.
Huggies Freedom nappies are shaped and rounded to fit babies' bottoms perfectly. They have a specially designed cover, snug waist, and groovy curved leg elastic. All of which helps keep your baby super comfy, super snug, and super dry.
Now, there's a new twist to herbal essences. New fruit fusions, shampoos, and conditioners. A fusion of fruit extracts so fragrant, it takes the organic experience to a whole new, more exotic place. Herbal Essences New Fruit Fusions Collection.
I think we've been eating the wrong fruit.
The experience just got fruity.
7 ways to rob a bank. 1. Mingle. 2. Smile. 3. Be bold. 4. Focus. 5. Make eye contact. 6. Maintain eye contact. 7. Number 7 Lash Extensions Mascara dramatically lengthens for 7 times the impact.
How comfortable are you?
-10. +10.
Oh, -6. +22.
Ouch! -50.
During your period, comfort is even more important. That's why Always have introduced a completely new cotton-like top sheet. So now you can have an even more comfortable feeling of protection with new Always Ultra.
To the first Red Bull Flug Tag. Starts 1 p.m. on Sunday the 3rd of August at the Serpentine in London's Hyde Park. For more information, go to redbull.co.uk.
Whatever happened to proper exams and good old-fashioned discipline? In a major new series, we put 30 GCSE students through the rigours of a 1950s education.
Begin.
That'll teach 'em. Tuesday at 9 on 4.
Welcome back. We're having missiles thrown at us by various members of the audience. Don't panic, we're going to try and muddle through this till 9 o'clock. I promise you.
They
It's
are
Thursday.
under the age of 16.
And they are in such serious trouble. Thursday, the 31st of July, my name's Ian. Good morning to
And
you.
I'm Kate. In a moment, we'll be getting the lowdown on Big Brother USA with Scott and John. And and Ray will be joining Dougie to tell you what to watch on the box tonight.
Now, joining us this morning, we have Daniel MacPherson, star of Neighbours and more recently The Bill, and also Dimitri Marchesini, the man behind this book here, Women in Trousers, A Rear View. I've got to say, it's a corker. I took it home last night and certainly read it and absolutely enjoyed it. Now, Dimitri, you've been in the papers quite a bit this week because you've written a book that berates women for wearing trousers. Why is that?
I don't berate them. I suggest that it doesn't do them a lot of good.
What bad does it do them?
Well, they look awful. Most of them look awful.
Right.
And the ones who can get away with it, have figures to get away with it, would still look 10 times better in a skirt.
So let's just get this right. You're saying fat women shouldn't wear trousers. And
No,
those
normal women
normal
wouldn't trousers because normal woman's body is curved, and curves don't look good in trousers.
Okay, now Daniel, is women wearing trousers, is that something that's given you pause for thought in your career as an actor?
No, it's not something I've really thought about too much. Mind you, the girls complain about the trousers at work, the police trousers, but surely they could design trousers differently. No, you don't think so? Yeah, we full stop.
No, they can't make
Daniel, what
trousers.
sort of garments do you prefer women to wear? Bikinis?
Yeah, I mean trousers.
Swimsuits?
I'm down with trousers. I'm down with skirts. I mean, nice trousers. Yeah.
If your girlfriend comes into the room and says, you know, Daniel, we'll expect this mini skirt or this pair of jeans, fitted nice jeans, what would you intend to go for?
Oh, it depends. See, I wouldn't like my girlfriend wearing a big mini if she's going to it looks a little bit... It doesn't look quite as good as yours. Got to get out of that one, didn't I?
You're losing the will to make a sentence.
I
there.
am.
He
I'm
is.
struggling. I'm just in awe of someone that feels so strongly about women in pants. They're going to write a book.
Dimitri, it's a brilliant. It's a brilliant book. It's National Orgasm Day today. I don't know if you knew that. If any kids watching at home, you don't know what that means. Ask your mum now. What kind of style tips would you give to any women who want to pull tonight? What should they be wearing?
Who want to do pull?
To pull. To get.
You want to get jumped?
Cha-cha-cha.
Well, I'm suggesting that women have lost the plot.
Right.
And they shouldn't be trying to pull, because pulling men is very easy. Any woman that's available and is halfway decent looking, men will go for. What women should be looking for is men who will fall in love with them, who will love them, who will stay with them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not
that's
pulling
Do you
men.
think you'll find that in different areas as opposed to what they're wearing? Don't you fall in love with people's personality and their
You fall in love with everything, but the way they wear is a major part of civilization and refinement and the romance and magic of falling in love.
Okay, in what circumstances would trousers on a lady be acceptable? Cold weather.
Well, if it's very, very cold.
Very cold.
Very cold, or if they want to play golf or go riding or clean out the basement or a million things that they can
So
wear.
trousers are right for cleaning out the basement and riding, but that's it. Otherwise, it's skirts.
Trousers are all right for appropriate activities, and there are lots of appropriate activities. But what I'm talking about is appearing in public and especially social occasions.
Yep.
Dimitri, let's have a look at some examples from your book, the kind of trouser wearing that you dislike.
Let's see some pictures.
Let's have a look at the first picture, shall we? Okay. What's the main problem with this image?
Is that pretty? Is that beautiful?
Well, it's not, to be honest with you. No.
That's
I
an ugly bum.
Ugly.
But she is larger than... She's an average-sized woman.
The point is the bum shouldn't show at all.
Right.
It's not a question of having a good bum or a bad bum.
Oh,
what about J-Lo?
Surely the shape, though, is part of the
Not
attraction.
in a skirt. In a skirt, you don't see the bottom. That's the point.
Okay, well, we've got another picture here. Look at that.
That's beautiful, isn't
Now
it?
that, but I think,
That's lovely.
The problem.
Dimitri, her husband probably likes her bum.
I wonder if he does, actually.
I would be surprised, actually, to be honest.
He told me he didn't.
But
But I'll tell you who doesn't like her bum is me walking on the street behind her.
Dimitri, keeping it
Do you
real.
find that offensive? Do you find that offensive?
Is it offensive to you to see?
Yes, it's offensive.
Yeah. Would you ever go up to a woman? You see the woman with a big fat bum in the street wearing trousers. You go up to her and say, "Excuse me, my love, you look really hideously ugly."
No, of course
You
I
should
wouldn't
wear
do
this."
that. Of course I wouldn't do that. That would be rude.
That would be rude, but you come on telly and do it. That's fine. Now listen, we on Rise we like to be educative as well as entertaining. So we thought we'd produce some trouser-clad young ladies for you to cast your judgment over and tell us what you think. Let's have the first trouser-wearing lady, please. Come and join us. Here we go. Thank you very much. Good morning. Lovely to see you.
She's a very attractive young lady with a good figure, and she can get away with wearing trousers, but she's dressed for yachting, not for.
She's dressed for a good
social
yachting.
occasion.
But surely that's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, because she's attractive and has a good figure, she can get away with it. But if she wore a skirt, she'd look 10 times as good.
Daniel, what do you reckon to that?
I'm speechless. That's fantastic.
But Dimitri, she wouldn't look better than that with that top and those trainers. With a skirt on, it would look awful.
I would
with
promise
trainers.
you she would look a lot better in a white skirt.
I disagree with you. She'd look like a pikey. Turn around. If you watched a skirt with them trainers, you would look awful.
The point is, she doesn't look feminine.
She doesn't. How can you say that?
She is a beauty, Dimitri.
She looks feminine.
She's a beautiful, beautiful lady, Dimitri. What do you mean?
Let's have our second example.
Without looking feminine.
Dimitri, off you go, love. Thank you very much. Let's have our second example.
If she wore a skirt, she'd look much more feminine.
Julia.
And sexier.
Okay, here we go. We've got Julia here. Now, what do you make of Julia, Dimitri?
Well, I wonder where she has her trousers made.
We can ask her. Julia, where do you get your trousers made?
In Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong. Any good? What could she do to him? You think that's bad?
Skirt.
Really?
Wear a skirt.
What kind of skirt would look good on her?
Almost any skirt. Almost any skirt would look good.
I agree.
Is it
Julia,
Really, those trousers really
wearing.
don't do anything for her.
Julia, turn around.
Let's have a look at your beautiful
I do
face.
think a skirt would look better with what she's wearing today, with that T-shirt and nice flip-flops. The skirt would look better, yes.
She's a perfectly nice girl, but she should be wearing skirts.
You're right. You should be wearing skirts. Now, what do you think about Kate? Kate's got quite a short skirt on. Is that all right?
Take her trousers down?
Sorry, the what?
What did you say?
I didn't say take your trousers down at all. I promise you, Dimitri. I said look at Kate's skirt.
Yeah.
Is that... Go on, Dimitri, take your trousers down. No.
Take yours first.
OK, come on.
Okay,
is that OK?
Yes, it's very sweet because she looks so young and she can get away with it.
Turn around. There we go. Oh, hot potatoes.
But after a certain age, you can't wear such short
Oh, of course.
skirts.
When I hit
age is too old to
25.
wear a
Well, it
sweater?
depends on the girl.
Yeah. Exactly.
She can get away with
Dimitri,
it for a while.
I want to shake your hand. I think you're a legend, sir. Bless you
Thank
for
you
coming
very
on.
much.
I think you are a
We're going to
legend.
get you on
Your
more
opinions
often
are-
if we can. Daniel, bless you as well for casting your
It's been
your eye
real.
over that. I hope you've had a good time. Listen, if you've got any questions for Daniel or even a question for Dimitri, he'll be here for the next 20 minutes or so. Then the numbers are on your screen right now.
And after the break, they'll be joined by the subjects of tonight's documentary, Young, Posh and Loaded, for a chat and some phone calls. But first, it's time for Dougie to pop Ray's cherry. It's Ray Vision.
I think we both feel a bit uncomfortable with popping the cherry.
Indeed,
analogy there. Morning, I'm Dougie, this is Ray, and welcome to Ray Vision. Now, Ray, let's just get stuck right into it. What's first up today?
It's going to be EastEnders, you know. Rebel Martin celebrates his 18th birthday.
Sure.
There's a bit of swinging going on when the couple swap. Ronnie flirts with Zoe,
No.
and Kelly kisses Martin.
Yeah.
You know, and in this clip we see Joanne get drunk and climb into bed with Phil.
OK, is it OK for you if we just get stuck right into this clip?
Work right.
Here's the clip, here we go.
John, what do you think you're doing?
Don't talk, just take me.
What?
Hey, don't talk, just take me, says the big woman. How would you react if she hopped into bed with you unawares?
Dirty little hussy. Jeez, I'll tell you one thing though. She's persistent, but if she hopped into bed with me, I think I'll hop out just as quick.
Two horrible things
No,
there.
thank you.
Not only her with a surprise pincer movement, but Phil's big hairy back. Never a good thing. Must say, Daniel MacPherson, former soap stars on the couch. I guess maybe still a soap star. Daniel, are you a fan of EastEnders at all?
Occasionally, yeah, a little bit.
That's the same Daniel MacPherson, of course, who the first time when he met his kind of on-screen girlfriend Dee, you masqueraded as an Argentinian football player in the restaurant.
That's right.
With Toadie.
Yeah.
She didn't buy it, but then you kind of got her into
I'm
the
very
sack.
impressed that you know this.
No, that's cool, mate. No, I tried to pass myself off once as Aussie RD list. Didn't work.
Didn't work?
Didn't work at all. Ricky Villa didn't work either. Anyway, EastEnders on BBC One tonight, 7:30 p.m. Raimondo, big man, what are we going for next?
We're going to go for Bad Girls.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Right, it looks like Jim Fennett is finally going to get what he deserves when Karen Betts sets him up. Di tries to have a way with fellow Screw Colin, and in this clip we're going to see Di tell Karen that, tell Neil that Karen should quit because she wants the governor's job for herself.
OK, so much information. Here's the clip.
If he's been saying things about me, it's only because he wants to win governor's job himself.
Not now, Di. I've got the mother of all headaches to deal with.
She is grooming him, Neil. The sooner she leaves, the better. Now, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Isn't it a security risk, her working out a notice? I mean, she's already proved her incompetence.
I'm sorry, Di. Seems Karen might not be leaving after all.
What? She's resigned!
Under pressure. And it appears the circumstances were unreliable.
OK, and there's a shot, hopefully just taking in a little bit of Daniel's back of the neck there. There it is, the back of the neck, which made a lot of viewers swoon over here in Blighty. There he goes. That's why I remember another time, and there was a lot of speedo action, a lot of, there's Daniel, he's in his trunks again, you know. A lot of titillation.
That's right.
Thank goodness it wasn't Big Joe, one of, Big Joe the Builder man.
Yeah, no. I spent 3.5 years in Lycra on that show.
Mate,
I was experienced.
Yeah. But it certainly made Holly Valance a little bit heated under her Lycra as well, which is never a bad thing.
Hardest.
There we go. We had we had Billy Kennedy, the guy that plays Billy Kennedy, in a couple of weeks ago. Really nice bloke, really decent guy.
Yeah.
And I think Ian and I, we both have a little thing for Libby Kennedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's about to have a baby.
Is she?
My mum saw her on the weekend.
Hey.
We've got a week to go, or 2 weeks to go.
I tell you what, you know what that says to me? She's been up to a little bit of skullduggery.
Bit of shenanigans.
Yeah. Oh, the hijinks of Libby Kennedy. Kimberly, someone I think played by...
Such a
stalker. Yeah.
Got a name.
Yeah. Who cares? Who cares? We've got big Danny MacPherson in. That's who we want to speak about. Going back to Bad Girls for a second, Ray. Are any of the Bad Girls fits?
When my mum told me if you're not nice to say, don't say it at all. So I'm going to keep you on that. Like,
okay, so basically you're kind of. I'm reading between the lines here. They're all roasters. Mingers, roasters. Whichever way you want to look at it. The Big Brother house must have felt like a bit of a prison at times.
Not really. Like, I'm fair enough. Like, you know, you get told off by Big Brother a lot. Like, but on the whole, like, it was more like a holiday resort.
Sure.
You know, getting up to all that mischief and
of course
it was good though. Yeah.
Actually, if I can just pop in with a Ray fact, I didn't know this until this morning. Ray was actually born in England. Moved to Ireland, but he did say to me off camera that if England ever play Ireland in a football, rugby, whatever it is, international, he's going to follow England.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah. Of course he didn't. Of course he didn't. He also didn't say that he'd never seen an episode of Bad Girls in his life. Bad Girls on ITV tonight, 7:30 p.m. Now, finally, Ray, your last pick is what?
Right,
a little bit of authenticity in the morning.
The way we travelled. Look how Mike Palin went from comic travel journalist. He was offered 80 days around the world only after Alan Wicker turned it down. And in this clip, we see Michael Palin in Egypt.
Wicker's World was a great programme. I really did rate that. 80 days around the world. Likewise, shall we get stuck into the clip? Yeah, here's the clip.
I think he does terribly well, I must say. I mean, it's always, I have mixed feelings about it because I was offered around the world in 80 days. And turned it down. And when they couldn't get me, they went to Michael Palin.
Well, Around the World in 80 Days was terrifying to start with because there was no model on which to base it. I mean, nothing else like that. The idea was that I would sort of talk to the camera would be there at all times, you know, in my own cabin or when I'm walking, when I'm buying a ticket and I don't know the language and all that.
Must just say, before we go any further, Bad Girls is not on at 7:30, as I just stated there. It's on at 9 o'clock, so your kids and you could make it home for your programme of choice. Yeah. He's such a huge fan. Were you a Monty Python fan at all?
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm a big fan of those stuff. Those kind of.
You're not. He's not, man. He's not right.
I've never seen it.
I was having a chat with John Tickle. He was on Big Brother. He's very famous. And Tickle was saying to me, "Is Raimondo doing the TV review today?" I said, "Yeah, it's called Ray Vision. We've dropped the X-ray." And he said, "So Ray's is he a Monty Python fan?" I said, "Never seen it before in his life." Tickle retorted. But it's cool, man. But you saw 80 Days Around the World, which was, it was damn good. If you had to pick one show that we've reviewed today, what would it be, or previewed?
Well, since I've never seen the two of them, it have to be EastEnders. Definitely EastEnders.
I want you to see, you can watch The Way We Travelled on BBC Two at 8 p.m. tonight. Daniel, if I could just pop over to you, if you had any choice of tonight's viewing, what would it be apart from the bill?
Definitely Bad Girls.
Yeah. I tell you what,
I've never seen it either, so we'll watch it together, man.
I've got to say, man, before we go, Libby Kennedy is now, she's a teacher at Erinsborough High, and she's going great guns. She's doing really well.
Fantastic. She's got her mother still the principal.
Oh, yeah. She's got her memory back, of course, now, but Libby, a great rapport with the pupils. Great rapport.
Good,
One of which fancies her. And why not, indeed. Thanks very much, Ray. It's been a real pleasure speaking to you. After the break, the sexy Daniel MacPherson will be up for a bit of chat. The young, the posh and the loaded, they'll be still here. And the great trouser hater, Dimitri himself. Before we go, though, on TCM, the movie channel tonight, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m, Where Eagles Dare. We've got Burton, we've got Eastwood, we've got guns, we've got tanks, we've got ultra-violence, but in a war formation, Thanks so much for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.
Is this your car? Yes.
Are you all right?
Fine. Oh, fruit fly heaven. OJ on tap.
Whoa there, Ernie! That ain't real oranges you're feasting on, bruv!
And when it's this good, Fred, who cares? Wanna blast?
You sucker! Call yourself a fruit fly! Right!
Go mad for Malwam!
Repeat, scrummy fruit fly food. Nasty, scuzzy, fake fruit.
What? Moam, you beautiful gobble of gorgeousness.
Yes, pizza. Not so fast. No pizza until you've had your ice cream.
What?
That's the rule. Isn't that right, Mum? Now go on.
You're so bad.
Get a large pan of Italian pizza and 2 ice cream factories for just $9.99.
Oh, come on. Well, where's your chocolate sauce? Go back and put some effort into it.
Dad!
Pizza Hut. Grab a slice of the action.
7 ways to rob a bank. 1. Mingle. 2. Smile. 3. Be bold. 4. Focus. 5. Make eye contact. 6. Maintain eye contact. 7. Number 7 lash extensions mascara dramatically lengthens for 7 times the impact.
Zach, this is the new accountant, Miss Pinch.
Love the look.
I see you've been spending lavishly in here.
Thanks.
I think I can explain.
The new Argos catalogue is out now with 3,000 prices lowered, like this flat screen TV, £120 lower, or this bunk bed, £50 lower.
Well, it seems you've got his spending tightly under control.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Pick up your new Argos catalogues in store now.
Come to the first Red Bull Flug Tag. Starts 1 p.m. on Sunday the 3rd of August at the Serpentine in London's Hyde Park. For more information, go to redbull.co.uk.
In a new series, Housetrap features homeowners in impossible situations.
Just absolutely annihilated, really.
2 weeks later, it was a sex shop.
It ultimately cost us probably tens of thousands of pounds.
Avoid making the same mistakes. Housetrapped, Tuesday at 8 on 4.
Peace and love in... Hear me! Hear me! I got rid of him! I got rid of him!
Nice one. Welcome back to Rise. If you've just joined us, we're accompanied by some children in the studio who are throwing paper at us because they think it's funny.
Oh, he's got back somehow. I don't know how. I thought I'd got rid of him. Listen.
I'm Kate, that's Ian, and we've been asking for your calls, texts and emails all morning.
I know! Oh, that's why I tell her every day, but she won't listen to me. What can I do? Listen, we've been asking for your phone calls, your texts and emails this morning. We're joined by Daniel MacPherson, the young Posh and Loaded posse, and of course, my best friend Dimitri, who I'd like to adopt me, if at all possible. I think I'm all out of breath now because I've lifted a child. You go first.
I think, well, we've got a text first from Ian in Stoke to Daniel saying, what was it like to snog Holly Valance?
It's fantastic.
Or Valance.
It was great. I got paid to kiss her. It was like every boy's dream job.
Wow.
It's fantastic. It was good. It's good.
You keep in touch with her? Keep in touch with her?
We bump into each other in London every now and again. Yeah.
Very cool. OK, we've got an email. Helen from Durham. This is for Dimitri. Yeah. Dimitri, what would you think of a supermodel wearing trousers? Claudia Schiffer or someone?
She'll get away with it, of course, but she'll still look a lot better in a skirt.
Oh, wouldn't she? What is it about a skirt that does it for you?
What does it about a lot of things? It hides women's curves so that you have to imagine them instead of seeing them.
Don't you get a
and
shock
it also shows their legs, which is very, very sexy to men.
You sound like someone, Dimitri, and I can't think who it is.
Really?
Think about it, Ian.
I'm thinking about it. OK, let's
We've
go to
got
the
a phone call. David in Ealing. Hello, David. Who's your question
Hi, you're
for?
right.
Hi.
Morning, you're right. Yeah, I just wanted to ask Raj, actually.
Raj?
I just wanted to know, has money actually made you happy, mate, or...?
Yeah, it's made me very, very happy, actually.
Very,
very happy. I'm content, I'm
Why,
content,
though?
but
Seriously, why?
I still have my aims and ambitions, but I'm happy, yeah.
Do you not find that having lots of money has killed those ambitions? It's like, well, why bother? I'm loaded, I don't need to do anything.
Not really. I don't think money's ever enough, to be quite honest.
Hey, I'm liking your style. We've got another phone call. We've got an email from Debbie from Bristol. This is for Dimitri. How short can you go with a skirt for it to remain acceptable? What's the shortest skirt?
Well, that very much depends on a woman's figure, but personally, I think for a grown-up woman, it should be near the knee.
It should be what, sorry?
Near the knee.
Near the knee.
Below or above?
Well, around the knee.
On.
So
I'm
you
trying to
can't-
think.
you-
There's a hint of James Stewart in there, but there's a cartoon character you sound like.
We've got another call. Think about it.
it's so close.
Nikki in
Deputy
Epsom,
Dog,
hello.
Deputy Dog.
Hello.
How you doing, all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Who's your
thank you.
question for, Nikki?
I've got a question for Daniel, actually.
Oh, hunky Daniel, is that? Do you fancy him?
Yeah.
He's a dreamboat, isn't he?
He's lovely.
Kate has got the hots for him, though, so you're probably out of chance there. Go on, fire away.
I was just wondering if you'd ever think about going back to Neighbours.
Would you ever go back?
I do actually think about it. I just think I'd love to. It'd be so much fun to go back. You know, they were like a real family, and they were some of my best friends. So, yeah, I do think about it, but I think it might just remain a thought for time being.
Oh, mate. They're making a film of Neighbours, aren't they? Have you been asked to be in that?
No.
Oh, well, you should get
No,
in touch.
then I'm definitely not going back ever.
OK, fine. We've got a final call, I think.
Hello, who's that?
Hi, it's Annabelle.
Hello, Annabelle. How are you? You all right?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well. Annabelle, I believe you've got a question for Dimitri. Away you go.
Yeah, don't you think you're a bit out of touch with the modern times?
Well, I'll tell you, I don't think that human nature is ever outdated. Human nature never changes. It's always the same.
Yep.
And men's feelings about women and women's feelings about men never, ever change.
Unless, of course, you're Elton John, then they changed in the mid-'80s, halfway through. Dimitri, I've been told it's possibly Elmer Fudd that you're sounding like, but I think it's more like Huckleberry Hound or someone. Has anyone ever said this to you before?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, mate.
Where are you from, Dimitri?
I'm Greek.
Greek?
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Listen, Dimitri, I love the book. Thank you very much for coming in. We've got someone here in trousers. Again, is that an absolute no-no?
Dimitri, I do apologise for offending you.
That is
My
your
affair.
affair. Where you?
There we
Dimitri,
go.
thank you very much for coming in. Bless you, both of you, for coming in. Daniel, it's always a pleasure to have you in the studio. You got busy days today? You up to anything?
No, I go back to bed.
Oh, nice one. That's classy. Listen, that is it for today. But who have we got on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we'll be back with Elbow and Nick Frost.
Oh,
It's going to be a great show. It's going to be Friday, so we'll just be high on life, won't we, really?
That's all, yes. Listen, we'll see you then. But also going to say special thanks to all of our guests today, as well as to James, to Raf, and to Lennon. We'll see you later on. Have a wicked day. Take care. Bye-bye.
We're all set to chill with June and Vern in the sunshine. T4 Daily from Ibiza coming next this morning, kick-started by Pop World in just a second.
He is my ex-boyfriend, and that sucks that I have to share a house with him.
There's no risk of boredom in this house.
I think she wants me to make the first move.
First, 5 of the housemates were greeted by their exes.
I hate Big Brother!
Then, Scott went all bonkers and started throwing furniture about till he was kicked out.
We can't handle this.
And as soon as he left, his former fiancée Amanda got it on with David,
Spread the word.
who then voted her out in the first eviction round. Big Brother USA, 1 hour specials on Wednesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 on E4.
From Academy Award winners James Cameron and Steven Soderbergh, Solaris on DVD. Own the sci-fi thriller that will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Whatever it is, it's not human, and I'm threatened by that.
George Clooney.
Please, no! Unlock the door!
Solaris. Rent it, buy it on video and DVD now.
Do I get my satisfaction?
Remix to ignition.
Now 55. That's what I call music. Pure urban essentials. The hottest street beats, R&B and hip-hop licks. With massive new tracks from Wayne Wonder, Sean Paul, Big Brothers, Missy Elliott and Mystique. 40 blazing hot jams from the biggest names in R&B. You want the freshest urban sounds? Get Pure Urban Essentials out now.
Acules, c'est quoi?
Asivi putuka?
Avicules sananero.
Oh Lord, Opie.
Messenari.
Movement from the new range of GHD hair beauty products and treatments available from great salons.